Open that up. See here. All my feed. Welcome to the stream. Once again, my audio for Kick, or not my Kick audio, but my pop out chat. I have to get another one because for some reason.
Anybody wants to help support me?
No, not right now. No, not right now. No. Oh, an echo now. Hold up. Okay, we'll pop that out. Do that. And then, okay. All right. Go ahead and get started. So today is gonna be a little different. I am streaming. I can see the chat, by the way. What is up? Hey, I got that Vortex guy. What's up? Now, I'm doing something a little different today. I am currently going to record separately. So I am streaming. But I want to have better quality stuff. So I'm streaming at 1440 as well. So that when I'm back, I can do something with some better quality videos if I wanted to cut it and edit and do something with it a little bit more than just what I have been doing. How are you doing, Vortex? I'm doing fine. You can go back in there. Yeah, bite me. Oh, you got Vintage Story. Heck yeah. You mess around with it a little bit? You do anything with it? You were on the fence of getting it, sounded like last time. It's a very hard game to pick up. When you first start it, you don't realize how long it takes to start building. I'm telling you something. Yeah, pretty good. Nice. Nice. I went and have a bunch of these stone paths now. I think you were here last time when I was getting majority of them done. I need to now cut up the rest of the trees that grew up. What's this? Some are still coming up though. Get them out of the way. And then I need to make a barn here, but it's not really needed because I need to get the animals moved. And I can just create like a dirt little thing. Like, I don't know how big the barn's gotta be. Not too big. Yeah, I tried the public server, but everywhere I checked the systems. Yeah, so this little mod that I have right here, the claims, is called the claims indicator. It helps out a lot. It would have the same issue coming here. It's to prevent like griefing, which is nice. That it really needs that. But essentially, if you get the mod, it helps out a lot. Oh, are you on right now? I don't see like a Vortex name or anything like that. Maybe you have a different username. I'm thinking that right there is probably okay for a small barn. Maybe a little bigger. Kind of want to walk through the barn to get to out here. Maybe that'll do. Oh, you are gonna get on. Cool. So definitely if you're gonna do some wandering, try to find some translocators that'll get you a little further away from spawn. For example, there's this translocator that I take. All right, here, let me start right from spawn. So what is the spawn right here? No. This right here should be about spawn once it loads in. Yep. So this is where you spawn, right? Well, you can go to the west. If you go to the west about 1,200 blocks or at about 900 blocks, you can take this to this translocator, and that translocator will zip you down all the way over to here. pretty sure. And then you go through another translocator, and then that'll take you to this right here. And then you walk all the way down this path right here, across the bridge, this translocator. And then that will take you over to this one, and that one will take you over to here, or I don't even know. Eventually, you get to over here. It's kind of a hassle. I wouldn't mind helping somebody out. Like if you're new to the game, I'm definitely sitting pretty okay as far as how my wealth is. So I think this is as wide as I need it to be, but I do think it needs to be a little longer because I'm trying to think of like how I'm planning it out. Take a look at the map too and see what it looks like. Jeez. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I mess with that. I like it. Oh, yeah. Are you? You said you're so cold. Are you in the north or something? Oh, geez, I need to go and put away some wood. Let's see here. Let's put this wood away. Put away my dirt. Turn down my inventory a little bit. Let me put away my gear. Okay. Sorry. Should probably turn my Discord off so you guys don't have to hear that. Okay. So I think what I need to do is I definitely need to finish chopping up these trees that are coming up. I should have one more small round of trees showing up, and then we should be good there. Sounds like you have someone over there helping you out, which is pretty cool. When you're near spawn, it does help a lot when you have people that, and sometimes you can wander and you can find some chests that are open to the public that might have like onions in there. Feed you a leaf. They've been playing here for a while. They've been playing this server for a little bit. Oh, I need Olivine. Looking at the chat there. I'm in need of Olivine too. Yep, today is going to be a pretty straightforward stream. I might try to get working on my my other barn that I kind of mapped out a little bit on the map. And then I also think I should go out looking for some clay. I really need more blue clay because I need more bricks. Just one more good clay deposit and I think we'll be good. Hello, May Nozzle. Is that like mayo nozzle? I like mayonnaise. Do you like mayonnaise? I put mayonnaise in my burger. I like mayonnaise in my burger. Pretty good. Like a green olive. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm starting to make connections here. Okay. So like, okay, yeah. All right. I like mayonnaise. Like I said, you know, it's really good on like an olive burger. Make my mouth kind of drool a little bit. I'm a big mayonnaise fan. Big mayonnaise fan. How are you doing today? How are you? Are you doing good? You're on Twitch here, so you probably are you looking for a vintage story game? Did you end up looking for like a Minecraft game? What made you what makes you bring yourself to the stream? I think that's all the pine that I have here. They grew up. I love the craft and I love and it came. Oh, hey, what'd you know? Cool. Awesome. That's a good feeling right there. You make me feel happy now. Came from my TikTok. Cool. Yeah, I've been kind of trying to take clips and stuff about my updates and what I'm doing in the world, and it's kind of been working. Far not like necessarily to bring people in. You're the first person I think that's came in from my TikTok, um, but it definitely does make it kind of a pleasant experience to kind of like document what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Currently, if you came from my TikTok, it's probably my update video. I haven't got much further from that last video. I'm currently just yeah, well, I wanna stream on TikTok. I just don't have enough followers. So like more than anything, putting clips there was to create its own separate following so that I can get like whatever the 1,000 or a little less um people following it, and that will let me stream on there too, because I want to stream to 4 places. TikTok, I don't really like streaming to Kick, so I might actually substitute TikTok with Kick, though I have 17 followers on Kick, so I have a lot more people on it. I just don't really like the whole thing that's going on with them. A lot of bots on there. It's not a really good place to stream, but it is another place, and it's exposure, moving people from Kick to Twitch or YouTube or whatever. It does pay off. It does pay off, definitely. Well, that makes me happy to think that you're currently here. I think if you saw my video, I plan on turning this area right here into some fields and stuff so I can feed my animals and get them moved out of this area right here. They're not, yeah, yep. And it'll help too when my orchard is completely done, because I can start grabbing fruit from over there. Currently February. Yeah, if you hear just a second ago, I have the Vortex guy. He's on YouTube. He's streaming or watching my video, and he's actually in the server right now. He decided to get Vintage Story. I don't know what convinced him. I doubt that I was the one to convince him, but he's currently playing on this server as well. It looks like he got some help from Eat a Leaf or something, or Feed You a Leaf. He's been playing here for a while. It's pretty. I haven't interacted with him as much because I think he's near spawn, and I kind of got right the heck out of there. I didn't want to be near spawn, so. Heck yeah. Are you here for the long run? If you come from TikTok and you want to watch some videos, then I mean that's a commitment right there. Are you looking to learn anything while playing the game or while watching it, or do you play the game yourself? Apparently, this Vortex guy, oh, you know what? I apologize. I probably sound like from a distance. I had to move my mic closer to my mouth. I apologize. There's my quality a little better. But yeah, I mean, watching really. Yeah, exactly. Talk about nostalgic feelings, right? That. Ah, okay. So Vortex on YouTube pointed out that he was on the fence wanting to get the game, and then he came across my stream and got the game. So it's always a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Of a Tekkit SMP. Tekkit SMP. I'm not sure what Tekkit is. I think of like Tekken. I don't know. Is it is it is it the name of the server? Okay. Okay. Oh, and I believe it. It's definitely hard to get started for sure, but you know, it's definitely worth it. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I might blend this down. I'll leave it to this level maybe. I just don't want to have it be 2 blocks high. And going, oh, it's a bunch of mods. I see. Yeah. I mean, there's gears and stuff that the game supplies, and you can get like torque and power and pretty good experience, definitely. I think I'm gonna leave this right here as well, and if I bring this down 1, then, and I round this out right here, I think we're golden. I just have to, or hold up, I'll add dirt. Let's see. Let's go ahead and head myself over to my temporary smithing area. And let's make myself a couple shovels, because, or at least one of them. Let's get that cooking up. Yeah, right now, I don't know how much power I'm getting from the wind, but I have like 5 or 6 of these guys at 43%, so 100% I should be able to do some good smithing right now. What's my speed at? Yeah, it's pretty doable. I got this set up. One, so like you can see that it comes down, this is your torque, and I have 1 gear ratio for this guy. And this right here is a 2nd gear ratio because it's on the edge, and I use that for my grinder. And then I also use it for my pounder. Look at this thing go. This thing is crazy. Look at this. Just crazy. I mean, it just plows through everything. There's currently a bug with the hopper, so I had that moved out of the way. Just awesome, you know, but I want to move this. I want to get this all nice and open. Make a little window right there, and over on, you can't really see it, but right over there, this hill right here, I plan on making a mill, and then from the mill, oops, I should probably put my tongs on. I plan on I'll show you. It'll take a second for that to turn into an ingot. I can help it, but it's fine. It's warm enough. So you can see right here. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. Got me on YouTube too. Awesome. Yeah, cool. Follow me on everything. I got TikTok, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. I don't know if I said YouTube. I don't know. Anyways, so here's the big road. It comes from a couple 1,000 blocks up here. Just keeps going. This is the translocator I use to get here. So I come down this road, and it goes down a couple 1,000 blocks too, all the way down to, these are about 7 blocks wide too. This is called Jinsu City. And then up here, I don't really know what all this area is called. Like, this is the outskirts of whatever town this is, and it says it here somewhere. Anyways, I wanted people, and these fences aren't permanent. I want to move this sign over here, but basically all this area is going to be like farmland, but I'm not gonna put any seeds in there because when you have farmland, it allows. Oh, I see a name over there. Who's this person over here? June 208. You know, I think this person has stopped at my house one time and then has dipped down in this area permanently. Barely see him on. But I just want to have some horsetail because horsetail you can make bandages out of, and I just want to, you know, give people that are struggling and running through this area some good old healing. And then I wanted you to be able to walk through here and have this be a blacksmith, and then sitting right up on top of the blacksmith is a giant. You can see I already have it kind of already spaced out how tall I want it. Could go a little taller. It depends on what I need. It depends on the power I'm trying to pull. A little bit more I gotta claim. Like I should probably claim this up to like right up about here or whatever. There's a couple other things too that I should do. Like for example, see how this is green? Well, that's because I claimed it, but I dug it down. So what I need to do is I need to go through and like go right here to right here and claim down a couple blocks. And hope I'm starving. And I forgot about my ingot that I'm just now letting cool for no reason. Let me run back over here, turn this off. There's my ingot. And I need to make a shovel, and I'll do it quick because I don't want you guys to hear me just starving. It's very annoying. I'm gonna go hunt over some gazelle, and I'll eat the fat to help out a little bit. Actually, I might be able to find some termites over in the desert nearby. It's like the equivalent to berries down south, because you get berries up north. Yeah, true. I forgot that it's winter. I live down south, so I don't really have to deal with a lot of snow. That's pretty cool. I saw that you were cold. Definitely. I think that's pretty cool. The community in this game is awesome, and they give you so much knowledge and just very, I don't know. It's a splendid game, and the community playing on the Vintage Story server is awesome. There are 2 names over there now? Just the one. He's kind of just, he lives just down south of my my thing here. I made the dam right here. All right, that's enough of that. We need to get some food so you can stop hearing me just cry out in pain, like casually. You know, I'm just starving myself. There is 2 names. It's got to be a bug. The thing is there's a lot of people, and sometimes there's a queue to join the server, and you'll notice that certain places won't get updated like others, and so that might just be the same person and it won't be updated until I get near it, unfortunately. I'm hoping that I can find a termite mound around here to stop my hunger, because it takes a second to be able to find you know what? I'm hearing a hyena. And a hyena has bushmeat, which is not that good to eat, but they do usually have a decent amount of fat as well. And you can eat the fat straight up. It does hurt you a tad bit, but it does do something. Yeah, I like the mechanics in this game as well. I apologize that you're just hearing me starve. Every character, you're called a seraph or Cephas? I think it's a seraph. And basically you're not human. That's why when you play the game, you don't have like skin colors. You have like blue and greens and stuff like that. And the lore is pretty neat about this game. There's a 40-minute video on YouTube that you can find of the lore of Vintage Story, and it is sick. It also, he does a playthrough through the dungeons and stuff of the game, which is really cool too. Man, I am just not finding no termites, no food, no nothing. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a little muted there so you don't have to hear me cry out in pain. I'll fix that just in a second. Usually there's termites around here. I'm just not finding. I'll just eat the bark off the wood. I feel like feel like there should be enough calories, a good amount of sugar off of like a pine wood, you know? Like you can make like pine a lot. You can make a lot of stuff out of pine and the resin and stuff. All right. Maybe. Oh man, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding food. Here's the canal that I made. Let me jump across. Gotta be careful not to put out my torch. Luckily, I can put it in my inventory. Because that makes sense, right? Aha! What are you? You're low creature weight, but that is okay. Go ahead and I need your fat and your meat. Okay. Pull out my knife. It's a little dark here. Come on, please have fat on you. Yep, okay. That way I can turn my sound back on, and that's a decent amount of meat too. So I'll go ahead and eat this. Oh, and I just burned out my torch. So now it's dark everywhere. Let me go ahead and I can fix that though. Let me cut up some of these right here. Make a fire starter. Give myself some light. I don't need that anymore. Please don't fall in water. Okay, we are golden. I want to find just one more thing of food. Let me turn my sound back up so you guys don't have to worry. Gotta find one more thing of food. How fascinating. I love that there's just a player over here. I think he left, but his name is still popping up. Yeah, so May Nozzle, have you played Vintage Story at all? Like you said that you like the game, it's right up your alley, but like do you watch a lot of content about it or have you dabbled in it at all? Like it's an enjoyable game. It really is. Goodness. Thank you for going in the water, buddy. I would never catch you if you didn't. I wonder how the Vortex guy is doing. He's got to be doing all right. I mean, I don't think I've seen him die in the. I died like several times when I first started. Trying to figure out where I wanted to go. I ended up going all over the place. I do recommend Vortex because you are now in the game to try to find a couple translocators because the teleporting big distances is huge when you're thinking about getting resources and stuff that you need to start off. Oh man, it is so dark down here. I don't know how I'm swapping over through my torch fast enough to where it's not going out, but I'll take it. And I might as well just heal myself up a little bit. Oh, and I did it again. Would you look at that? You say you're doing good. I'm going from town to town for warmth while I head south. You know what? Fair enough. I think you can make, if you make a stone axe like with flint, and it can be kind of hard to find rocks, you can make a fire pit and it helps out a lot. Let's see here. You're heading south, you say. Heading south, you say. Are you going down a road? I recommend walking. Oh, hey, there you are. Probably not updated fully. It's a very dense populated area over there for sure. Hopefully you can make it your first time down if you want to head south, because it is a good place to start off. You don't have to worry about winter, longer seasons. Oh yeah, yep. I actually in the video that I put on TikTok, I stumbled across that area. I was heading down south for some bauxite. I got some coordinates too, and I had to take the translocators up north and then back down south. I walked down south because that's kind of where it was. Turned out pretty good. Turned out really good. Let's see here, 14 each. I think that's. We'll put. Here, I'll just grab it. Put the 28th in there, and we'll put the 32 in there. Don't need those. Actually, no. I do need those. I'll light these up. Yeah, I know. I only have just a little bit of speed with my anvil and my hammer and stuff. It's called the Helve hammer. It does wonders. It really does. The faster, the better. But just even like being able to use one, it's just awesome. Like, for example, if I go up, I'm cooking this up. Put this tongs in my hand so I don't burn myself. Let this heat up, and like you can go in here and you can knock the slag off of the bloom, right? And in order to get a bloom and all these and stuff, it's by taking hematite metal or any other iron metal, rock, and you go in and you put them in these fire clay things here. I'll show you. You make one of these bad boys, and you make a chimney for it. And then basically this lets you use charcoal that only gives up to about 1300 degrees, I think. Yep. And metal, iron, needs to be at 1482 degrees Celsius to be able to cook and smelt. So what that does is it basically gets it hot enough in this thing to force all the metal together, and that allows blooms. And then you have to go and take all the impurities off the metal with your hammer to start making metal. But this thing right here, put it on, and I can do the same thing. I can speed up the process, break all the slag off, and it'll start forming it into an ingot. Now these Helve hammers, they only do so much, so they can turn metal into an ingot like iron, and they can turn it into a plate like this right here, and one plate is 2 ingots. So that's why when you see stuff like what was it, an iron hatch door, it'll tell you it takes 4 ingots or 2 plates. I would recommend turning them into plates because it's easier to go and have the hammer do a lot of the work with you. And you can stack the plates on top of each other, and then you really don't got to do a lot of work. Compared to, you get 2 ingots, and then you're kind of like, I don't know, you're kind of screwed because you're just sitting there hitting and hammering all of them over to where you want. And it just is a little bit more of a hassle than it needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and make another blade right here because my blade is getting kind of broken. No good, no good. I don't want to do the biggest stream tonight. I'll go as long as I can, you know, that I'm entertaining and I have people in here probably. But the reason I say that is because I'm kind of trying to get higher quality videos, because when I pull my videos from the stream, it's like resourced, and then I gotta go edit, and it doesn't ever look crisp. It doesn't at all. And I wanted to fix that, so I actually have some screen recording software going on, and it's saving. I have a lot of space on my computer for the file, but it should be saving it at 1440, and I can convert that 1440 to 1080 for TikTok and for like YouTube Reels and what else? I mean, that's basically it. But I wanted to have higher quality videos. Like I want to do my updates and stuff on TikTok, but I want to do the same take the same stream clips and stuff with my updates of what I did that I'm posting on TikTok, and I want to put that on YouTube as well. And then but I also want to have larger videos that are like in higher quality video, like 1440, that like for people that don't watch streams but they want to not just get updates on how my streams are going, but like kind of have like a quality video to watch. Essentially that's what I'm trying to dabble in. So, you know, expect some of these videos or these clips from this current stream to be on there. I don't know if I will justify having like talking about the conversations and stuff. It's really, I do want to just kind of have like a be updated or whatever. But it's going pretty well, I'd say. What I think I need to do, and I think it'll liven this up a lot, is that I think I need to take a lot of my copper ingots and turn them into more of these lanterns, because it's dark outside and I have a path now, so I might as well I have bees, I might as well get some wax, some candles and stuff, and light up my path so that, you know, it's a lot easier to see at night. So that is a goal of mine. I'm gonna go ahead and check my meat real quick. I should be making meat pies. They last a lot longer, but I think it'll be fine. I don't think that cooks. So I could make a AP. No, I can't make a meat pie because the issue with that is I need flour, and I haven't really messed around with my farm in a while. The reason is because I like, it's for my animals, but I don't know. Okay, let those cook up. I'll have meat for the rest of the stream, hopefully. It's always nice to have people come along and watch the stream and talk about how it feels nostalgic, like Minecraft, but it's not. It's like, this is the official public server, so it's like quite literally there's no, like, there's mods I have on here, but nothing like game changing, nothing like that adds a lot of material, and that's because it's like all client based mods, you know. My house is looking really pretty. I've done a lot of I should have done an update about my house, because my first video I didn't have my windows done. I only showed the update about my my orchard over there and having a kiln and replacing my cobblestone foundation with this really cool gray brick. But I didn't really specify how cool my house looks now. I mean, I got windows, for crying out loud, all chiseled up. It's on a previous stream of mine. I think you can probably watch it on Kick. I saved it on. It's me raging for, in a 4-hour video or stream, it's me raging for 2 hours because beams are annoying in this game. And let me tell you, I use beams a lot. Like all these right here, these are individual beams so I can get a cool slope. You know, make it look like a barn. You know, it's not like a roofing block like these ones are. So that's something for sure. Let's see here. Oop, I didn't want to throw that. I want to throw this. I'm gonna throw that. Where did that bone arrow go? I don't want to. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, hey, we do have some more raw clay. Not by much. Only like... not enough, that's for sure. So I think... so it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I think when it gets to... daytime, I'm gonna go hunt around and look for some clay. I think it'll look really cool on a video showing other places that I can look and other builds and stuff. I can show you the saloon that I live nearby too. But okay, I gotta be efficient here. What am I doing? I wanted to use my shovel to flatten this out that I made. And this will make it so I can put a bunch of flax. I want to have a lot of flax for bandages, for make armor, and repairing my armor is a big thing. Like, it's getting pretty beat up here. I repaired my pants not that long ago, but it doesn't last forever now, does it? All right, I don't know what to do with this dirt. I've already made like a lot of paths already. A lot of my dirt and my stone went to that, which is good because I had a surplus of it. Hopefully that Vortex guy is doing good. Haven't heard from him a little bit. I'm currently kind of grinding away with some stuff, so I feel bad. I think when it turns day, if he survives the night, I can probably head up north and show him where my base is. I mean, it's not like he can steal from me. I'm not really worried about it. Seems pretty interested. I can always help out. And I mean, there's a lot of spots available on this lake, and the canal that I made for this lake right here too. Like, this right here would be a really cool spot. I also thought it would be a really cool spot to put right here and then make a canal connecting to this lake right here, because that is a really good spot because you can actually go, I think from here you can go through that area right there. I've done a little sailing and you got a lot of water that's available in this area that you can go on a sailboat and make your way around. This is where this is where it gets tricky. I'm okay with having a slope here. All those holes that you're finding in the ground, this once was a ancient ruin that I sapped all the cobblestone. That's actually what my foundation was made of. I was too lazy to go, and I didn't have a pickaxe, and I wanted to have a foundation, and I wanted to start building and stuff, and I wasn't in the metal age, so I needed to find something to work with, and I found this ancient ruin with a bunch of cobblestone, and you can break cobblestone with your hands. It takes a very long time, and thank goodness I didn't do a stream about it, because I'm sure a lot of people would not have been happy with me. I spent way longer than I should have breaking these this place apart, but it helped me get started, make a nice little safe area. So to that, I'm thankful for the ancient people that lived here, which I believe is in the lore, by the way. So I had mentioned earlier that there is lore in this game. You can find the lore books in the ground. There's a dungeon area that you go to, and there's I mean, you can go back in time at one point. I haven't done it yet, and I do want to. So eventually, I think I'm gonna have a single player world that I do a little bit of camera magic, and I basically do the dungeon on my single player world, but with the stuff that I have in this world. So I'll just like prep everything that I have in this game is what I'll use to go and do the dungeon or whatnot. But okay, I think that looks pretty good. Looks pretty clean. I will take this part off right here and replace some of the cobblestone, the stone right there. And this is going to be my my field. I gotta grow up a bunch of stuff. It's gonna take a while to grow. Growing it right in the middle of winter, technically, it being February. Not really in the middle, but pretty cold temperatures out right now. It's 27 degrees Celsius, so I mean, it's not too cold here. I can probably definitely start growing things without having it be stunted. So that is my plan. I should probably go around and replace all the low quality soil with this medium quality at least. Like I'm seeing quite a bit of low fertile soil here. Let's fix that up. Let's get rid of that. Don't want to be stunted here. It takes a lot longer to grow in low. Like, you do not want to grow in low medium soil. Medium isn't the worst, but like low is like you just don't get enough stuff per season. The better quality the soil and the more you fertilize it and you give love and water to your plants, the faster they grow, and you can get 1 to 2 I guess batches or I guess grow seasons per year in the game than if you didn't. So a little bit of heads up there, guys, if you guys are gonna do some farming. There's high quality soil you can find too. I don't really know where any high quality soil is, but you can also make some high quality soil too. For example, if I press H right here, you can see that there's high fertile soil. Oh, give me a second. Sorry about that. I got told that someone wants me to be a designated driver for them. And I'm gonna tell you right now, later. I am not gonna worry about that right now. We are in an immense, super high quality, awesome stream, and my retention and everything on this game is just too immense. I'm addicted. I love Vintage Story. I just love it. I love it. Okay. Oh, right. Let me get some medium fertile soil. Did we get enough? It is now daytime. It is 7:33. So while it's daytime, it's probably the best way to go looking for some blue clay. Very important because, like I said, I'm trying to finish up building a barn for my animals, and I gotta go and finish doing the foundation on my house. So it takes a lot of blue clay, and to have to find a specific kind of clay is also really rough, especially when in this area, because you need for fire clay, you make it. It's ground up flint, and you basically make it. I don't know. Anyways, now in the Vintage Story, the further out you go, the more likely you'll never find fire clay, because if it hasn't been loaded, it's newer updates, just like Minecraft when you play on the servers. Well, the issue with that is that when you're looking for fire clay around here, you can find fire clay in the ground. Unfortunately, that's not really how it should be. So okay, that's good enough for me. I don't think I see any more low. This is all low right here. Oh my gosh, there's so much low fertile soil. I'm gonna be doing that for a while. I'm gonna go dump my dirt in this chest over here, get on my elk, and we're gonna go on a trip to find some blue clay. Let's just load this up with stuff that I don't need. I should probably bring this with me. Put that in there, don't need that. I'll keep my sticks on me. That can go. Keep my food. My axe. Thing is never put your tools, if you're gonna use them. Did I accidentally put one in there? No. don't put them in a chest. You can use ground storage, and it is awesome. And it's a lot easier to find your tools when they're just laying up against whatever, you know? If you're laying on the ground, then they're a lot more easy to find. Got some fertile soil here too. My tongs, don't need those tongs, so I can just set them right there. It's a good plan. It's a good plan, good program. Okay. Gotta go dump my dirt real quick and get in my elk, and then we're gonna be on an adventure. You know, I should probably check real quick for my meat here. It's good for 10 days, and they'll only last me about 10 days, so that'll work. Also, I found out recently that turns out you can light things on fire, and things burn quick. So don't light things on fire. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna head in this direction, just straight back this way. Wonder how that vortex guy is doing. He's probably around looking at the beautiful scenery. It's such a beautiful world. This is my friend's build. He wants to make a little hut there and supplying with clay, and it's not working the best out for me. Anyways, I hope he's doing well. There's a lot of good scenery on the official public server. A lot of nice people, a lot of people there to help you. You do spend a lot of time not finding anybody to help you, but that's okay. It is what it is. That's the canal that I made for my ship. There's a super cool build over here I gotta show you guys. He's like my neighbor. He's been here for a while. Check this out. The Rasty Bison Saloon. Isn't that just so cool? Look at it. I just gotta show you this. I don't think I can get in here, but look. Isn't that so pretty? He's got wallpaper in there. I don't have wallpaper yet. Just beautiful. I mean, I'll peek through the windows. This one's kind of... He's got chandelier in there. Just such a beautiful area. And then look at that. He's got all this power that gets supplied to, like, an area. Oh, he's got a cool elk over there, too. Look, it gets powered into here, right? But it also supplies power to this. And look at the amount of metal that's in there. Talk about the wild, wild west. Like, what is this? Like, why? I don't want to get stuck in there. Just crazy. Just, I mean, I see... I don't even know what that is. That's iron. This looks like steel. That's meteoric iron. Bismuth bronze, tin bronze. This looks like... What is that? Chromium? Bismuth? Nah, I don't know. Could be bismuth. I think that is bismuth. I don't know. Just so much metal in there. It just makes me want it. Makes me want it. All right. Let's not waste too much daylight. Let's not waste too much daylight. Oh, and he's got like really cool bisons and stuff over here too. Or like oxes or whatever you want to call them. I don't even know what they're called. I don't have them. I want one of them though. So we are on a mission. Blue clay. Blue clay. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, poop. Yeah, I guess I could come hunt you down. Put your coordinates in the chat, and then that'll let me know where I can go. Maybe I won't be able to find blue clay then, but you're right. I mean, rather than you dying a bunch of times like I did when I first started, let's get you to somewhere a little safe. I can supply you my house for shelter. I have some supplies, not too much, and obviously, I got a lot of space around my lake that I want to create docks and around my house and my lake and stuff. And what does it say? I could not understand that. But yeah, there's a lot of space around my lake if you wanted to live there, or just on the outskirts of this area. I kind of want to make my area like a district. Eventually I can really see a lot of people that live north up here eventually making their way down here and having a small settlement. It'd be nice to have a district. Like I said, if you want to put your coordinates in the Discord, or not Discord, Jizo Pete's. I'm a loser. If you want to put it in the chat for in the game, I can try to come find you. It's gonna be more to date than me looking on the map and finding you. You won't be updated. You'll be in a completely different spot more than likely. Claystone. Claystone is a good building material. I do like claystone. Are you on the main road that goes south? Technically, to get to where I'm at, I go to the east, or sorry, the west, and then there's a translocator that then takes me south. I have fur gloves that aren't even working, so I will definitely be cold over there, but that's okay. It is what it is. You know what, Vortex, if you want to head back to spawn, I will meet you there. By the time that you get there, I will meet you there. I know it sounds silly. But if you can make it to spawn, and from spawn you head to the west, I'll show you. I will show you indeed, because I don't think you're going to be next to. You're what, 3,000, 1,200, so, or 300, you're like over here? You're right here. So, take this road right here, go up this way through the mountain and up to this road and take it all the way here. Okay, once you get here, start heading this way to the west, past Westville, and right at the end of Westville at negative 920, there's going to be a road that goes off to the side. You take that, or you can go all the way straight down to 1200 and you take a left, and I will meet you right here at this translocator. Hopefully you can make it there. Oh, I'm already passing my translocator. Cool, I get to hang out with somebody that I brought to the game from a stream. What a wonder. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of area over where I'm living, and I definitely do want to create a community eventually. I'm not anywhere advanced as some people in this world, which maybe that's what's going to make it a little bit more entertaining for some people. Also, if you're going through translocators, you can't go through a translocator alone, or sorry, not alone, but on top of your elk. So you have to put them through the translocator first. And some places aren't very accessible by elk. I'm fortunate to smack my head and just barely be able to get through here. But I take that translocator to this translocator. Okay. Come down to this one right here. Now I gotta head north. And just with those couple of jumps, I've already came about 13,000 blocks north. So you can see how it helps out a lot. You know, I've only took a couple of them, jumped a couple times, maybe walked 200-300 blocks at most so far from my house. And it gets me 13,000 blocks from my house. Is pretty substantial. And so one thing I like about this game and being able to play on the server with all these translocators already set up. Big old cloud over there. There's a big storm over there. I think I saw lightning over there too. Just look at that. Huge cloud. I have to make it across this this bridge, just like a dirt bridge. And then there is another translocator that I can take. And then I think there's one more, and then I get to the one that I told you to go to. How neat. On my stream, I'm helping somebody out and being able to meet somebody in game. Very to me that's a good experience. That's a good it gives me a good feeling. You know, I'm not a big Twitch streamer. I'm not a big streamer at all, and I stream just to have fun, to be able to post my progress and everything. And so just what a good experience to be able to go up and meet somebody. It's gonna take a while walking back to get to where my base is, but that's okay. All right. Now we go up to this one. And boom, this puts me right up next to spawn. Oh, let's see here. I want to go through the diagonal path. There you go. I wonder if you made it to spawn yet. And just like that, I'm in spawn, and it's snowing and cold. My body temperature's already going down, it looks like. Maybe not by much. I do have armor on, so that does help. All right, back to running to spawn. The game looks so pretty with snow, and the fact that there's seasons in this game is just such a great experience. All right, I'm running through Westville right now. And there we are. Made it to spawn. My entity map doesn't seem to be working right now. Hopefully you hurry up, because I've already dropped down to a degree. I don't want to get too cold. This must be this must be you over here. I'm seeing a name in the distance. Heading south here. Hey, that is you. Welcome. Oh, looks like you're a malefactor. I'll just start leading you over to my base. If I get too far ahead, you can look at my stream, and I think you can even go and backtrack on the stream as well to be able to figure out where I went. Hopefully you're good with food. Oh, you're hungry. Here, why don't I give you some food? There you go. Sorry, I didn't realize. Here, take this too. Put this in your offhand. There you go. Got a lot of snow on my elk. I see you got a copper axe there. That helps out a lot, doesn't it? I wouldn't use that to split. I would wait until you get into like ironworking and stuff before you use those tools to split stuff. We're gonna head down this road until we get to about negative 920. So I'm just gonna run over there and I'll meet you there. I'll just wait for you. This is the Westville again. Very small, cute little town. Some shops and stuff here. And this is the path right here that I will take. I'll just wait for you. An hour later. Definitely getting an elk is awesome. It takes 100 rust gears to be able to get an elk, but there are like furniture pieces or like treasures, I guess, that you can get that that allow you to get them for 50. Unfortunately, I don't have the I don't have that. So like when I buy elks, it's for 100, and the elk that I bought was for 100 as well. Smack my head on everything. Hey, I recommend when you get over here, before you go through the translocator, open up your map, right click to where it was, and then click translocator, right? You don't have to pin it, but find a color that you want, okay? Get that color, and then when you find translocators that that take you somewhere, you want to have the same color. So I have this one set as like a blue, right? So I can always find it again. But then immediately right when you get through, mark it again. So this is marked blue as well. I only have one mark here, so I know that I gotta go down to this one right here right afterwards. And then I marked this one right here as well. However, the next one is down south. So I'll go ahead and let you get through the translocator, mark it, and we'll be on our way. You might end up being in a video. I think that when I go and I do some editing, it's definitely going to be a little task bringing you down to south. And I think I might do a little collage of me going through and finding you and bringing you up over to my base or whatever. Eventually. You make it through? I think we lost him. It's not good. I thought you were on the stream still. You could probably hear me. Oh, right here. Let me out, come back through. There it is. Okay, I'd mark that one right there too, so that you can get back to it. If when you're trying to go back the other way to spawn, I'd mark that one. And then the next one. Yeah, I figured it is delayed. You're just gonna head straight south. And just keep going south. Should already be getting warmed up now. 37 degrees, okay. Then we're gonna keep going. The stream is delayed, but I mean, I'm sure you can see where I'm going. You got a light now too, so you should be all set to head this way. I don't think there's any hostile mobs. You head across this dirt. You keep going. And it's the first translocator that you come across. It's right on the path. Straight. Don't want to turn. It's all this desert area. You can't really see well because it's nighttime. Then after doing that, the path straightens out and then it goes underground. And I would mark this as well because it's good to know how to get back and to the south area that I live. Whether you want to build down here or not, but this is a quick way to get south so you can stay warm and not freeze. So I just went straight down underground. With the delay, maybe it'll like show up everything that I'm talking about as you're doing it. Who knows? But then you go through this teleporter. Mark this teleport as well. You want this one as well. This takes you to Jin Road and Jinsu Empire. So technically, I think I live in Jinsu Empire. I don't know. I live north of it. Oh, you're lost? How are you lost? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here, actually, hold up. Just keep going down that path. Just keep on going. Yep, a little bit of lag there, and you're gonna go, and you're gonna keep going until you get to this translocator in the ground. Man, I have a stream and you're messing up. How? How? How are you taking a wrong turn? All right. How are you taking a wrong turn? Where'd you go? No, you're right about here. Yep. Yep. All right. Back down we go. We're almost there. We're like halfway there. Not even. We done most of the part. That right there is a long walk that you have to take other than from the last translocator to my house. Which, like I said, you don't have to be at my house. Mark this one as well. I'd say. What the heck? Unmark this place as well so you don't forget where to go if you have to go somewhere. And then I would mark this side right here too. Like for me, I have it marked as well. Except I didn't mark that one. I actually only marked this one up here. Okay, and just like that, that is one of the last translocators you have to take. You take this one straight up, and the first option that it gives you to go to the left is where you go. So, and I would mark this next one too because it's pretty important. You get your way up all the way up to the top here, and then they're to the left here. Right there is where you go. You can go straight, but it takes you to the surface. This is kind of where you want to go. And this is the last one you take to be able to get to my base. Oh, you went past it. There you go. There you go. Nice. Okay, and then just like that, you are now in very familiar territory to the stream that you watch. So how cool is that, right? You can take, when you get through here, you can take that ladder. You can take that ladder straight up if you wanted to. It takes you to about the same area, but because I have an elk, I'm just gonna go up this way. Takes a while to go up with an elk. And yeah, this place should look pretty familiar now. Should be nice and warm, so you won't freeze to death out here. It's currently 36 degrees Celsius here. And then, yeah, if you've looked and seen my streams before, this right here takes you up to my base. And once if you follow this road, you'll find some of my paths and stuff coming up soon that'll take you right to my base. How fun is that? Oh, there's a hyena right there. Let me get rid of him for you. I'm just gonna take his meat. Or he doesn't have fat, never mind. Okay. I don't like bush meat, I don't like to eat it. All right. And just like that, this is my home. Don't know if you think, I don't know what you think about the place, but it is shelter. So that does help out a little bit. It is about midnight, so I think tomorrow I'm gonna head out then and get some clay. Quite the adventure right there, to be honest. Oh, you're full still? Here. I don't know if you... Here, I'm taking the wood, and I'm gonna go and stack it up over here. I'm not stealing from you, I just, if you want some, I'll let you take from the pile there. Or, well, I'll give you some from the pile there, no problem. Interesting. You chose the Malefactor. I think the Malefactor lets you, have a sling. Here. Let me give you a full stack. Rather than just the 12 that you gave me. Here. Keep you warm. So yeah, this is my place. Obviously, you've kind of seen me play and do everything here. So yeah, there's a lot of openness to this area. Eventually, I'll have more than enough food supply when it comes to these being done, but they're not done yet. I don't think they'll, because it's February, so it won't be until about June that these will be full grown. So I don't have a lot of food right now. I've been just really hunting as I go until that is done. Yeah. As far as my base goes, I think I'll just I don't know, here. Why don't I give you... No, you can't even do anything with that without an anvil, huh? I'll be nice. I'll make you a couple tools. How about that? I'll make you a couple tools. I'll get you... You have an axe, which is going to help you chop down some trees. But let's get you... I'll get you 3 things, okay? And it'll jumpstart and it'll save you like hours upon hours of gameplay, okay? Now, when I do this though, you got to know that you can't go and use up all of your... Oh, you got a shovel here too. Okay. What all tools do you have? Spear, shovel, and axe. Okay. Okay. Left out you left you... Why did the person not give you a pickaxe and a hammer? I mean, that's like the biggest thing you could get. The best thing you can get, in my opinion. No worries. I'll make you 2 things, okay? You have a spear, so that's a good weapon. You can throw that. You can throw it several times. Sometimes it's good to have several spears. I have some stone spears down there that I throw when I'm hunting. I'm gonna make you a hammer. The hammer is important because you need to, when you mine anything from the ground, you need to break it to make nugs, okay? Nugs are important because you're gonna end up using finding like copper, for example. I know where some copper is. I can show you where some copper is. Doing that will probably end up sacrificing all of my my copper to the everyday person, but that's okay. What's sharing? Like, come on, we all can share. Let's be real. Oop. We can all share. So I'll show you where some copper is, and so you can mine it out of the ground, okay? And oh, here, let me do this too. This is so when you die, you don't have to spawn all the way at spawn. Let me get you one of these guys right here. Now, the way that this works is you have to shift, and then you hold your right click, and it'll put it in the ground, and that's where you spawn. So here's that. You put it... I wouldn't put it in my house, only because if my doors are shut, just throw the grass, yeah. Don't put it in my house because if my doors are shut, you're just going to be stuck in here. I would put it for now, and I got more, so like if you need, but I would put it like somewhere where you can find shelter easily. So I mean, you can put it in my property if you want, but like I said, I'd put it outside so that you spawn nearby and you don't got to run like 26,000 blocks. Yeah, sure. I can help you out with that in just a second. Let me finish getting you some goodies here. I'm gonna make you a hammer so you can bust up any metal that you get in the ground so that you can stay in the copper age, because you do have some copper tools. Sure. I mean, I have a couple spots that I'm not going to tell you to build here. This is, you know, your world just as anybody's, you know, you get full freedom to where you want to build. I'll open up my map here on my stream and you can take a look and see what I plan on envisioning in the area, so that, you know, like you can incorporate your build in the area if you want, or if you want to build in the outskirts, kind of like where that saloon is. Whatever you want to do, it's all up to you. I just don't mind being a resource to help people, you know, so cool. You're the first interaction I've gotten with somebody from stream, and let alone buying the game. because of me, and then also going and playing with me. It's pretty interesting for sure. Okay, so that's a hammer for you. And then, oh, what am I doing? Let me heat that up. While this is heating up, I'll show you. So this right here, I own like this right here up to right about here, all around in this area, and down through this area and up around to this road. This is kind of like a big section that I own. Okay, my friend Xavier wants to build right about here somewhere. You can see his tiny little hut. I don't know if he's gonna spend a lot of time in the game. As far as I know, everything else is kind of free game all around the lake, as well as there's a couple builds over here. There's a guy that's living right here. He hasn't played in a while. He built his house a little after me. There's the saloon that I showed you right here. The majority of this lake is free. I want to make something right here. So like having a spot right here would be very impactful if you were to build right here, because eventually I want to make a canal here. Though if you build in this area, just know that I eventually do want to put a building right here, like dock houses, and I want to make cranes and stuff right here. You know, it's a shipping port. It's kind of want to put right here. But essentially, here's a translocator, and I'm gonna clean this up and make it look good, because it's a translocator that you can take to my base or from my base that will bring you up north to right here. So theoretically, if you didn't want to build directly near me, you could go through the translocator, build in this area, and you're still really just this close from my house if you wanted to. I can show you that in a little bit. I want to make docks all along the water here. So wherever you build, be careful about building about the water, around the water, because like I said, all these islands and stuff, I want to have docks. I want to be able to have this only a very small area in here that's water, and then I want to have like bridges and stuff going to like a center island where I'm inviting you into my house to help you out. I want to make it so that I can just give my coordinates, show where to go, whatever, and you know, I got this video that I can edit and stuff, and where I've shown you to go, you know, where anyone can go and watch. But I want to have a center island here. Yeah, yep, that's a good idea. Here, while you do that, let me help you out real quick. Let me show you what I got for mods. My mod manager, I have this one here, doesn't seem to work. I got rid of that. Eamon's Essentials. This is really good. This helps you open up your handbook and not lose your spot. Claims Radar is what I use. It's R to use it. Forest Symphony for sounds and crickets and stuff. Mobs Radar. This is really important too. I have more map icons. Doesn't seem to be working right now for some reason. Night Sky Delights for the theme. Player list. Simple entity health bar. And then the assets such as the vintage Symphony assets and creative mode stuff you can't change. I also have the shaders right here. I don't know if it does anything. And I have my zoom button. You can see who it's made from and all of it. So I'll just do a quick little scroll through so that, you know, if you missed some of this, you can go back on my stream and rewatch that so that you can add whatever you want there. And those are all client side based, you know, it helps out a lot. Pretty beneficial, especially when you can just see claims, you know, like me pressing R. And it also helps when you're making a claim too. And a pickaxe. But I would like to have that center island be just a spot where people can get access to like an anvil and some easy food and whatnot. Just make it a little easier for some newer players to get started. It's very south, so getting here is definitely not the easiest thing. But if you, I found all the translocators like my first playthrough. I died a couple times and then found all those, and that's how I got here. Is all the translocators that we took. So yeah. Cool. I guess I'll just wait for you to get back in the game. Or here, better yet, you're probably watching the stream still, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a spot that I don't claim. Probably right out here is the best spot. Okay. So I'm gonna put your pickaxe and your hammer right there. For example, here's not the way that we came in. We came from over there, but right here is my house. Walking up, right there, and you just grab them right off the ground there for you. Okay, awesome. It is almost day, and it is time for me to go and look for some clay because I really do need to find some clay. Oh, by the way, with the multiplayer, I know it sucks because like I gave you a pickaxe and a hammer. That's gonna help you get iron and more iron if you need to, but you really can't do anything. You really do need to start off with the copper age. Just use the iron tools to help you. And you can see my base right here. If you head up this way and you find this long lake, all in this area, there's a bunch of copper. So you can like dig straight down and find some. Get some copper. You can use get a bunch of copper, and if you want to, you can I let you smelt it all down, and I don't want to let you use all my charcoal. I'd rather you have a spot where you build and make your own charcoal pit and stuff. That land will help out a lot. These are all my orchards and stuff. All this right here is basically not really used either. But like I said, through all the brush right here, there is a spot right down here. I would ask nicely that you don't build right next to this right here, because it looks ugly, but I do want to make it look pretty. I mean, this right here, this is new, I think. Someone went and did that. Yeah, this is all new. Someone already... Whoa. Bauxite? Cobblestone? Yeah, someone's already got a plan here. So yeah, that's what I'll do is I should make a path right here. Some stairs. Pretty cool. Some ladders. And this is another way to get out too. So yeah, I ask that you don't build directly right here, which is directly right here. So I plan on making this little hub. It'd be nice to have this area be a spot that goes out to the island, like theoretically. I could make, if you look down here, I could go up, like you walk through the ground. So like, what is this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the surface. Yeah, there's more than enough blocks to be able to get up to the dock house. So yeah, I could just go underground right here and have a path from my home through my my orchard or whatever. So lots to do, lots to do. Let's go looking for some of that clay. I really need to. once again, if you're watching my stream, which I think you are, Vortex, right here is where your tools are. And then right up here, past these lakes to this long lake, just north, this area right here has a lot of copper. You can probably already find one of my tunnels in the area. Feel free to go back into the stream and help you out there. Hopefully you go up and you get up to the more recent part of the stream or whatever. It will probably help out a little bit more. Here, this area, I guess, is where my buddy wants to build. But honestly, there's quite a bit of area that is open. Like all this area right here. A little bit of terraforming. This right here would be a nice little place for a home. Right up next to the canal that I made. But like I said, I want this area right here to be like a dock house. I just think it would be a really nice area. Flatten it all out. And do like a shipping yard. Yep. Let's see here. We're about an hour and 36 minutes into the stream, so we're about halfway through what I want to do. I've been trying to aim for about 2.5, 3 hours for my streams, especially now since I am recording and I have high quality recording that I'm doing, and then I gotta go edit them, and oh yeah, it's something, but you know, it's worth it. I think having a high quality video on YouTube at 1440, possibility 1080 or whatever, and just have it high quality 60 frames a second, it's worth it. It's a lot more easier on the eyes than just watching the stream and have it not be the best quality. So I'm trying to fix that. What a beautiful area. Got a house over here. This place is just screaming it has clay. I mean, it's got to, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Whoa, this area is pretty. All in this marshlands right here. Oh my gosh, this would just be such a pretty area to build. Like, you got all these natural like indentations in these mountains and stuff. Like, really cool area. I see Vortex joined back. Got some mods or something. Hopefully they know where I dropped. Wow, just look how pretty that is. Hopefully they know where I dropped my my tools for them. I'll take a look in the chat and keep looking. You know, Vortex, I think you gotta be probably my biggest viewer. Hey, oh, look at brown coal. Okay, I should bring a prospecting pickaxe. Coal. Because I've been looking for coal for a while. Let me do this thing, I'll mine it, and boom. Now I know I can come back over here for some coal. What a pretty area. That is a bear. So we don't want to mess with that guy. I mean, I could take him out probably, but... Oh, you're trapped? Oh, man. Yeah, there's not really a way out of my house, is there? Ah, look at me. I'm just trapping people in. These old Pete's. I'm coming. I'm coming. I should have thought about that in the first place. Hopefully you know that there's oh well. Oh well. It doesn't take me that long to head back over here. I'm on an elk, so it will take me a second to get over there. So I am so sorry I forgot that you were in my base. That's another thing too. That's why I said do not put your your temporal gear in my base. because if you do that, then you might end up dying and not being able to get out, and that's a whole nother big hassle. So if you want to put it where you build, that's a good idea. I have a couple of them, and I could sell them, but I you know, they come in use and stuff, so I haven't sold them yet. Like if you need to put them nearby or whatever, and then you build somewhere else differently, no problem. Don't worry. I'm not that far. I'm not that far. This right here is that big lake that I was telling you that is all open right here. This would be a beautiful place to build. There's a little hut, like, place over there, and there's a hut right there that isn't claimed. Get around here. You're just waiting patiently in my house. I'm sorry. I'm almost at the canal. Yep, once I get over there, I'll show you. My mods don't seem to be working right now. Like, I can't see... like, I got my zoom that's working, but my icons, like, I'm not seeing that deer that's right in front of me. As well as, like, can't see health bars right now. That sucks. Oh well. It's all client side, so it's not like it's gonna bug my game down or anything. Bog it down or bug it or whatever. Oh. I'm a-coming. Very slowly through the water. I see your name there. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of my house, unfortunately. There you go. You're free. I'm sorry about that. So, over here. Oops. These are your tools right here. Just sitting right outside my claim. There's a little opening over there. Right there. You just gotta click them. Why don't I be generous to you as well? So instead of making reed baskets, actually, come here. I got an idea. Let me help you out just a little bit more, because I do gotta go out and get, I gotta go out and get my, my clay, and I want to help you, but I gotta get some stuff done for my stream. So let's, give you some of my bandages, because why not? But I am gonna give you, let's see here, some boards. Here. This will help you out more than you know. Now, here. I know I keep giving you stuff, but this will help you out a lot. What is this? Claystone? Okay. Now, just follow me. I'll hold on to your stone right now. I don't know where you want to build, but I know that there's a couple cool areas nearby. I don't know if you would want to build on the lake, but this right here would be a cool area to build across if you wanted to. It's not claimed. There's also down here, right here, on this side right here I was specifying, and this area right here is beautiful. This right here is where I would want to build. And like I said, right about here is where I want to make another channel or canal. So like right here would be a good spot too. Wherever you want to build, you got your chest now, so that'll help out a lot. You do like this spot? Okay. Yeah, just right on the other side of the road here. Okay. There's a lot of lakes and ponds and stuff. So feel free to put your your chest down, make some more room for your inventory. You probably don't have space because you don't have. Yeah, I know. That's why I settled here too. Because the grass is so green. So two things: you don't have a backpack at all, and that's why you can't have anything in your inventory. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here real quick. I'm gonna gather you a bunch of this papyrus. That way you can make some baskets and have some inventory space. So if you don't know, pressing H is your best friend. H is your handbook, and it'll let you see how to build things and give you guides and everything. Very, very important when you're first starting off. One, two, three, and 4. All right. Here, take these. Oh, you're running away from me. Eventually they'll know I came back over here. There you are. Okay, look it. Take these. That's what you want. Here's your that right there. I'll give you that as well. Here's that. And here's some sticks to help out with. That'll open up your inventory a little bit more so you actually have space. I don't have enough leather to be able to get you backpacks. Let me actually I might have enough flax to be able to upgrade your stuff to at least a bag. Can't be using up all my stuff, but I do think might as well. Oh well. Oh, going broke. I'm going broke now. You got me going broke over here. Take these. Where's the other one go? Oh, look. Replace it with one of your baskets. You can probably burn the other basket or whatever. I don't know what you need it for. But this will increase your inventory by 4 more. So that'll help out a little bit. And I say using your H, and you're gonna want to know the copper age. So you're gonna want some clay and find some clay. You're gonna want the clay because you need to make ingot molds, and to make ingot molds and stuff, you need to heat up clay or whatever. So yeah, you're gonna need that. I know where some copper is. You got the tools to mine and break the copper out of the ground and bust it into nuggets right over here. I'll show you so you can mark it. Wow, this is a really pretty area, isn't it? Follow me over here if you can. someone lit this part of the forest on fire, so maybe it's your job now because you live over on this area to clean this all up and make it look good. I don't know. Where'd you go? Must have got offline or something. Oh well. Anyways, there's copper up there and all around. Eventually you're gonna need a prospect mine. Oh, no, you are there. Okay. I'm just gonna have you put a pin down. You're gonna have to start a new mine because last time I was over here, I dug down into a cave and I died a bunch of times in there, but I managed to get a lot of copper or whatever. So you might have to dig down. You probably want to get some you probably want to get some good old what do you call it, ladders. Get some ladders or whatever, probably rope ladders or whatever. But right over here, this is that long lake you'll see here, pond or whatever. Here's that long pond, and then right up here somewhere I did have a hole that I dug down. I think it's over there, but all this area, you dig down in this area, there's copper. There's copper right down below us right now. So oh, and there's clay too. What'd you know? I knew this. But yeah, just right down here is copper. So when you want to get into more metals and stuff, and you got to make yourself a pickaxe and or whatnot, make some like you're gonna need a pickaxe mold, a hammer mold, an ingot mold out of clay. I'll give you some clay, don't worry. I'm not sapping your resources right from out from underneath you. Here. There you go. That way you can make your molds or whatever, and but I need it as well. I've been looking everywhere for this blue clay. Oh yeah, I'm taking all of it. I'm taking all the clay out of here. I need a lot of clay. But yeah, this spot is rich in copper too. Like a lot of copper. I need a lot of copper for my my lanterns. I use copper for my lanterns because it's kind of like a cheaper metal. Iron, it can be pretty cheap too because you can get a lot of iron as well from like it's just finding it. They tend to be in big clumps. So yeah, that helps out a lot. Definitely. In this area though, like right where we're digging this up, there is a lot of iron, or not iron, copper down below us. There's also some cave systems, so be careful. But like I said, I would go and I'd get some ladders. I would dig like straight down or whatever until you find find yourself some copper. To be honest, yeah, you don't even have to prospect for it because I kind of already prospected. I just know this area is loaded with copper, enough to be able to share at least 1 to 2 people before it gets sapped dry. Thank goodness. You know, maybe it was a good thing I helped you out. If you think about it, I'm out looking for clay and stuff, and I'm heading the opposite direction or whatever, and then next thing you know it, I'm like generous enough to like, hey, you know, there's some copper over here, and then boom, clay, just as I needed. Enough for a couple trips, and it's so close too, so yeah. Look at all this yummy clay. It goes all the way underneath the sand too. Yeah, this is a really, really big spot for clay. I was not expecting to find so much clay here, but I'll take it. I need it. I need every little bit. I mean, you can take what you got. I'm not gonna take it from you, of course, but everything that I'm grabbing, oh, you know it's gonna be used. You know it. Let's get rid of the sand. You'll definitely need a lot of clay too, starting off. Like I said, you'll need it for a couple molds. So yeah, the molds will help you with your copper, because you're gonna need a lot of copper and tools and nails and stuff from copper before you can get into the Iron Age. I've definitely helped you out a lot as far as getting past the Stone Age. Like I said, I gave you the tools needed to be able to take copper from the ground and keep yourself into the Copper Age, which is like the Metal Age, and that's huge. That's big. I mean, that took me like two weeks in game to no, not in game, in real life, probably off and on, to be able to get to where you are right now. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Very, very fortunate, and that's kind of nice too. Is like being able to play on the official server. I get to play with people. Yeah, no kidding. 4 layers is nuts. This is a great instance to help you out and me out. I love it. Love it. Not a better program than this, right? Yeah, this is a pretty big area. I'm gonna have to probably take another trip over here. Oh, what did I just throw? Shovel? I'm hearing a shiver around here. Oh, jeez. I'll come back. I gotta go drop off some of this. Hopefully you set your spawn so you don't die. Or if you do die, you're not screwed. I'm gonna tell you something. It took me a very, very long time to be able to get a temporal gear. So I died 4, 5 times, I think, while trying to make my base or whatever. And that was something. That was something for sure, because having to walk all the way back, I was thankful I found freaking translocators to get me to where my base is. Like, if I didn't do that, oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine having to walk back that many times. I'm coming back. I'm gonna go and drop off my clay, and I gotta turn them into bricks, and yeah, I'm so very happy that I found that. what a wonder. Like you really do get rewarded for helping people out. Like I was determining if I wanted to share where my copper comes from, because it's such a huge amount of copper in there. Like an amazing amount of copper, just phenomenal. And it, you know, I want you to be self-sufficient, but off of my resources is kind of tough. But you know, it turns out that I just needed to. I got really lucky with that one, being able to find all the clay that I did. Now on my way back to do the same, finish up grabbing up the clay there. Hopefully you do get your spawn set though, because it's going to be kind of tough if you don't. I would just make a little dirt hut for your starter, and you should be all good. If you have any questions, definitely, like, you know, you don't know where my stream is and stuff, and because you're on the official public server, you can always ask. My biggest answer is going to be look at your handbook. If you ever have a question, your first thing you should do is press H and look for an item or the guide, and if that doesn't help you out, then to go on to the Vintage Story official Wikipedia. That helps out a lot too. There's videos as well that help out a lot. This game is full of resources, but if you don't use the resources and you're new to the game, it can be very difficult. And that's why I'm trying to help you out so much right now, is because you probably will spend a lot of time not knowing what to do during the Stone Age into Copper Age, because it takes a long time to be able to get yourself prepped up and ready for the Iron Age. And that's just a part of playing. The more that you play it, the more that you play this game, the easier you get at getting yourself into the Iron Age, or just getting yourself through the ages faster. So like, don't be worried when you have a hard time finding exactly what to do there. It's not a worry at all. Nice. How nice. 2 hours in the stream, so I got like an hour left, and I'll probably use that hour to get some of my house finished up. Maybe I can get the foundation to the barn that I want to make for my animals all finished up as well. Nice. With the copper that you get that's in this area, like obviously this is not just the this is not just for the clay. The clay being here is like the best part, but with the copper that's underground, using your shovel or whatever, and you have an iron. I just threw my mic. You have an iron pickaxe and stuff, so you should have more than enough durability to be able to get yourself into the ground deep enough with a hole straight down. Just get some ladders. I think rope ladders are pretty easy to make. Some sticks and some ropes, so it's like, what, 3 pieces of papyrus, I think, as 1 rope. And then it makes you some, yeah, so just make a butt ton of rope ladders and get yourself into the ground here and get that copper so you can make yourself a saw, and that way you can make some wooden planks for a house. Wow, talk about just absolutely sapping resources right out of this ground. Here, why don't I help you out? I don't have ladders, but I'll just make a spiral staircase for you. Found some quartz. You won't be able to break quartz with your copper. I don't know how far. That is just crazy. That, talk about luck. I mean, I'm very happy that I managed to tell you where to go there for this copper, because that really made my day, being able to get that much clay. So right now, all I'm doing is just making a little spiral staircase down. Yep, go ahead. By the time you come back, hopefully I've made my way down far enough to where you can get clay whenever you need to. I'd mark your home too. I'd mark it. You obviously have your map that'll show up where you
need to go and stuff. But if you mark your home on the map and pin it, it'll help out a lot. I don't know how far down this copper is. This might take you right down to the cave, and I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping it just goes right to the Oh, hey, you got that feed you a leaf guy. Nice. Cool. Being able to join this game and have some friends and being able to learn is like a better experience than some people. Like some people get like me. I played for a year on solo, and you know, having people to trade with and give you stuff, and it's hard. It's hard when everything that you have to do is just for yourself, and it's such a benefit to be able to go from having nothing to be able to go right into the Copper Age. And I hope that hopefully you can keep yourself keep yourself in the Copper Age. Getting pretty far down here. My temporal my gear's getting down. I'm hearing some shivers down here too, so I really do think I'm coming up to a cave. Been at it for a while. My pickaxe gonna break probably. Oh, would you look at that? What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh yeah, see this is I mined all this. I was down here mining all this copper, so yeah. Gotta be kind of careful. Yeah, this is the cave that I dug into, but there's copper all in this area. Just very dangerous because it's a cave. You don't really want to find yourself in caves. So it's kind of tough. This is about the level that the copper was at, though. I'm lost now. Right here. Let me mark this on my map. I mean, let's mine the opposite way. Let's go further down this way. Because there should be copper. All in this area. I'm hoping. I didn't think I went and dug out and used up all the copper. Underground. You want to put it in like chest, or you can use papyrus to make a basket, but you want it underground and you don't want light on it so that it preserves itself. So if you aren't preserving it, it's gonna rot. Oh, my stability is starting to get down pretty low. That's another thing too. You gotta watch out when you're down here. You don't want your stability to get as low as it is right now. Hey, there's some copper for you. Okay, good enough for me. Well, let me make sure there's more. There you go. That'll help you out. Make sure you set your spawn for text. I'm gonna block this all off so you don't get bombarded by a bunch of people when you come this way, because there is a cave and I don't want you to die to that. I gotta come up and get my stability higher. So it don't rot. Mark this area. I found you some copper to stay in copper age. I can't be down here for too long. My stability slowly evening out. Okay, it's trying to come back. Being down there and mining it brought my stability down to half. Yeah, so all right. So mark this. Do you have my stream up still? You have my stream up still? Okay, so I mean, if you can hear me, mark this area so that you know that you can come back to here. Mark it with a pickaxe and color it orange. It'll name it copper for you. That way you know that you can come down here and find more copper, and that'll keep you in the copper age. I gave you a hammer to be able to break it, okay? There's a lot of copper down here. I blocked off the path to the other part of the what I did is I mined down here and I grabbed a bunch of copper from, like you can see over here, I have another pickaxe. All this area, all of it is full of copper, little big patches and stuff. So feel free to grab yourself copper to stay in the copper age. Oh well, I'm gonna end up losing my my privilege to all the copper there, but that's okay. I'm in the Iron Age, it's fine. If you find iron, let me know. Because I would like more iron, but I don't think there's... No, I wasn't really finding a lot there. Good luck. Pay attention to your temporal stability. If it gets too low, monsters will start spawning on you, so just keep that in mind. When you're underground, you get attacked a lot more. But you got your spawn set, so it's not my worry anymore. You got clay for the molds that you're gonna need to turn the copper into. And cool. I think we're working pretty good. Hopefully you can get enough copper to make yourself a copper anvil. That's one of the first things you're gonna need so that you can start making different kinds of tools. Like to make a saw, you can't cast a saw in a clay clay mold. You have to actually use the copper. Oh my goodness. And Like it's used for everything, as you can see. So you need to do that on an anvil with a hammer. Oh yeah, I told you. I found it. I prospected for it, so it'll keep you in the Iron Age for sure. Just take what you need. Don't take too much, because I might end up coming back down there, because I need copper myself for all the lanterns and stuff I plan on making and putting them up for light. I'll do you a salad, and I'll probably end up lighting up the main road as well, and that way, so that right next to your house you'll have some light as well. It'll be pretty nice. Oh, I got all the stone now that I don't know what to do. I broke my pickaxe mining it down to the copper for you, so that'll help out a little bit. Look at me being nice and shit. I'm such a nice person. Such a splendid fellow. Oh, oops. Don't really have fiery clay. Oh, this is limestone. That's fine. Go in there. Go in there. Got limestone sand. I think it's in the back of here where I have my sand. Yep. Limestone sand. Okay. Tons of extra clay here. Let's see here. Let's grab up some of my clay. As much as I can. Okay. Let's turn them into bricks. Cool. What an interaction. I mean, being able to have somebody come up on stream and get interested in the game, get on the game, and then play on the official server that you're playing on. It's a good experience, you know. It's like everybody should have the opportunity to play this, especially if they play Vintage Story. They have the capability to just ask somebody for help and get help right away. It's not the best way to learn the game, and I definitely know that it's going to be hard to keep him on track as he learned the game, but the best way to learn this game is watching videos, watching streams. I mean, like, if you're watching the stream and you're watching the video after I make this and stuff, it's like, it's the best way to learn. It really is. And you know, you got to kind of jump on right in the beginning, and that's why a lot of these Vintage Story players, they start off and they make a really cool build, and then they go and start it again. There's two reasons why they do that. For one, they have mods. They have mods on their world, and more than likely, their mods started corrupting their playthrough too much, and they just are done. They want to make a new playthrough, and then they add mods, and then it's blah blah blah, same thing over again. Or on the contrary, they get tired and they have like, you know, plans, and they get their stuff done, and you know, they want to should probably not be here when I do that. They got plans, they get it done, and then they just kind of want to do another playthrough. And if you ever do, you find some people with a brand new playthrough, it is pretty nice, pretty handy to be able to watch and learn, because I mean, I play League of Legends like a loser. And I tell you what, watching streams and YouTube videos is the way to learn. It is. Aside from the fact that this has a handbook that you can go in and type and stuff, it's pretty helpful. Okay. Gotta fill this up with some firewood. I think I have some extra firewood in here. I'm gonna let you on your own. You can definitely ask me for things if you need help or whatever. I'm not going to push you away. You kind of are living nearby, which is kind of funny to think that I kind of started this stream to stream for the cause of, like, you know, hey, I got progress I want to share. But now I'm over here getting people interested in the game, and it's far more than what I would have anticipated I would have been able to do. So good feeling on me. Oh hey, I got Angelia Jordy. I apologize, I didn't see you in the chat there. I can see your chat. Hi there. Hopefully you're still sticking around. How are you doing today? Been over here cracking away at what I'm doing. Oh, that scared me. Get these boat horns out of here. Damn rats. Always in my... Oh, hey. Cool. Hopefully, yeah, I didn't scare you away by not responding. I apologize. Hopefully you're still around. How are you doing today, Angelia Jordy? Angelina Jordy. It sounds like a famous person. Am I wrong for that? Like, is there not like a famous person? Angelina Jolie. I don't know. There could be. There very well could be. Maybe you're that famous person. I feel like they ran away. I didn't respond fast enough, guys. What the heck? How am I supposed to stay an interactive streamer if people are not getting interacted with? What is wrong with me? I'm letting people down. Letting people down. I wish this game wasn't so darn good, and then I would like pay more attention. I usually do pay a lot more attention, but man, I feel bad. Could have been a subscriber there. Could have been a follower. Could have been someone that's been like super wanting to watch a super cool gameplay on Victor's story. Instead, I left them to the dogs. I left them to the hounds, crying for help, and I just didn't do anything. I'm a horrible person. Okay, get that started. Keep one of them open. Okay. That'll give me a bunch more clay bricks. Awesome, awesome. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave some wood out here for next time. Got all these bamboo shoots, and I kind of did want to make like a natural wall. Like along here. I got this path right here, and there's path and farmland on that side, so I feel like I can just start making that natural wall now. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I keep looking over at the thing, seeing first time chatter, Angelia. Hey, what's up? What's going on? And then I didn't respond. I'm such a loser. Such a loser, guys. Ban me. Ban me. Get me out of this streaming. It's not good, I guess. Darn it. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll come back. Like, got my fingers crossed. I don't want people to hate me. People, not enjoying my presence. It irritates me. No, I'm playing. Okay, so... Okay, I'm getting fired up. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so that'll help me finish getting this right here fixed. Maybe enough for the inside, because I was gonna leave it like this. I don't think that looks bad, but I think having bricks all the way down would be a big win. So we will see. We will see. Let's go ahead and earlier I was in the stream trying to move all that poopy soil and get my medium soil in there. So let's go back to doing that. So it seems to be medium. And then we get up to here, and then it's low. Forest floor, low. That's medium. Let's get this to be a little bit better quality soil. Just enough for the flax. And essentially, I mean, I don't really have to put a lot of time into making this better quality soil because there's so much space here that I plan on using for flax that it's gonna end up I won't need as many seasons or whatever to be able to get the amount of flax I need. I plan on selling flax and everything. Yeah, look at all that stuff I missed. Medium. It's just low. Down here. Okay. Hopefully I get the Angelia Jordi 69 back in my chat because I feel bad. I left them unrecognized, and that is not something I like to do here, guys. I got so into making those clay bricks and helping out Vortex that I didn't pay attention. I think that's all the low. Oh no, there's some low over here. Low quality. You know, and I think it's my fault too because before I knew what I was doing over here, I think I used a lot of low soil to. Uh-oh. I used a lot of low soil. Hey, Vortex is making an anvil. Good for them. That's crazy. It takes a long time to be able to get enough metal, and especially when you have to pan for it. Like for me, when I got to the Copper Age, and I had to make an anvil, I looked around and I tried finding copper, and I think I found ground copper and stuff, and that's how I ended up getting the anvil. But when I was panning, I couldn't find like any copper. All I could find was like zinc, and so I found bismuth and kind of went from there. Went pretty good. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go ahead and make myself another shovel here. I might have another shovel around here somewhere, to be honest. No. Use my other pickaxe though. Okay. what a good day. What a good day. Got some clay. That was a big thing. Wanted to work on my barn, but that might just be something I do after. I mean, for crying out loud, if I'm gonna move animals in the barn, I gotta be able to move the animals, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm out of food now, so hopefully Vortex can find food. There's a lot. Oh, there is a lot of gazelles around here that I like to eat. I don't like to eat my pigs. I only like to kill them for, or butcher them is probably a better term, for the fat. They have a lot more fat on them. And then obviously you get meat from it too. And I like to make, you get a lot of meat because you're grabbing fat and stuff. So the meat pies come in clutch, but I can't make meat pies right now because I don't got enough flour. So it'd be really nice to have all that be fields of goodies. Make another shovel head. Where's that? Right there. Splat right there. Splat right there. Move the metal over there. Okay. Back to it now that I got a shovel. Finish grabbing up all that poopy dirt. I might give it over to Vortex to help terraform because having dirt helps out. That's what I used it for until I realized I wanted this area for something a little different. Force floor. I feel like force floor is bad quality. It's low, I'm pretty sure. Okay. We are getting places, guys. We are getting places. Shout out to the guy that was here earlier. I had a guy come from my TikTok video, liked my TikTok video, and found himself on my stream. Like, shout out to that guy right there. Like, that makes me feel good too. It makes me feel good. I don't know. I don't stream. I don't have the best quality stream. I've been working on quality lately. Obviously I've been using a lot of my space for you know what? I was supposed to go above that. I've been using my space for like a higher quality video to be saved on my computer for editing, and that's because I'm getting a lot of feedback. A lot of people really do like my vintage story gameplay. I mean, I play League. I'm trying to climb up through silver right now. I was silver 2, then I lost a game, so I'm back in silver 3, like 70 something, 80 LP or whatever, 90, I don't remember. One more game should put me back into silver 2. I peaked gold 2 on League of Legends before there was an emerald rank, but I play that too because I like that game a lot. Like, this is my calm game. This is the game that I go to when I'm trying to calm down from such a disaster of a game. but there's low quality right here too. Man, there's a lot here. A lot more than I thought there would be. If I had high quality soil, that'd be awesome, but that's why I have such a big farmland right here, is just so that I can just plant more seeds down. Have that take the front of my loss there. Jeez, oh Pete, how much low soil do I have here? We are almost there. I think this is like the only patch that I can think of that there would be like a large amount of low fertile soil here. Okay. No, there's some right here too. This is what I'm doing though. I gotta get this high quality dirt. I mean, medium quality, but still, I mean, medium goes a lot longer than low. And technically, I mean, if you farm it a lot and you swap and you're adding like nutrients and fertilizer to your soil as you're farming, you can get your low up to medium. So if I have a couple spots that I missed, it'd be all right. But it also, like, you can get your medium quality up to high quality dirt as well, using a couple methods, the fertilizer and stuff that you can make. I haven't made compost yet. I have not made compost yet. I have enough wood to make barrels out the wazoo, so I should make it. And I got pounds of rot that would need to be turned into something. Turned into something would be nice. Oh, oops. Anybody else? Anybody else need to be ripped from the... I think we're chilling. Okay. Well, I think I did a good job setting up that vortex over there because he hasn't come over here needing help. I'm probably going to need food in a little bit, but I don't have food. Give me the triple weapon. Oh, hold up. Let me read that. So what it's saying is it has to be at least a 2x2x2, meaning that when you're making a charcoal pit, and that doesn't have to be a 2x2 either, I don't think. Hold up, let me look up charcoal pit. Charcoal burning. You can get up to 11 by 11. A 2x2. I'll tell you the easiest way to set up a charcoal pit, okay? There's a little method that I like to do because it'll help you with your clay, because you're gonna have a lot of clay. that you're gonna need to do some cooking with before you get a kiln like I do. Trust me, and you'll be doing pit kilns for a while before you get a honeycomb or a comb kiln like I do. Beehive kiln is what it's called. Sorry. So I'll show you the little method that I used for quite a while to be able to get the charcoal that I needed, as well as cook up my clay. So I will head right over there in just a second. I am almost done filling up my soil. I really just needed medium fertile soil. So I'm almost done. This will just take a second. Now that I've gotten all of it dug up, it's pretty easy and simple to get this medium going. And I got a bunch of low fertile soil for you so that you can terraform and add dirt and stuff. It'll look good once it's like has grass on it. It's very hard to tell the difference. You can only tell by the dirt itself when you look at it. So it'll help because you have a lot of bumpy terrain and holes and stuff, and you got that fire that broke out. Probably someone lit it. That's why there's a bunch of floating stuff, just like in Minecraft, which is kind of ugly. I hate it when people do that. So there, let me get this here real quick too. There is a little bit of a like work that needs to be done over there. Myself, I was gonna go clean it up. I mean, it's just wood really that you gotta break. So, but there's a lot of dirt there too that could be flattened out and leveled out. And it's burned down. It is burned down over there. So technically, if you wanted to build more, I mean, it essentially someone did the tough work for you, burn all the woods down. So you only gotta clean up the scrap of it. But yes, I'm heading over here for you in just a second. I think it's just this little hole back over here, and then I'm done. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold up. This goes up. There we go. Wait, what? Okay, there you go. Wow. All that medium fertile dirt that I grabbed just about got used. That is crazy, because I thought I grabbed way too much, but I didn't realize how much low fertile soil I had here. Okay, I'm heading over there right now. This is good for my my viewers too. I mean, if you want to know kind of a good way to start off with a pit kiln, a pit kiln is where you can fire up your clay in the ground to harden it, and then you also need a charcoal pit. So I'll get it out of the way a little bit. I'll put it over here. I don't know if we want to. Wait, this area is flat, so we'll do this area. Or wait, is this it right here? Is this where you're trying to do your 2x2x2? Because this is right. This is 2x2, and then it is 2 deep. But let me show you something too. You can get away with I think less than that, to be honest. If I look at the charcoal pit, yeah. Anyways, what I've always done is I've always done this right here, and I made a 3x3. And you need to when you make it and you put wood in there, you cannot have a single piece of air inside. And I stress that enough. You will not get anything out of the charcoal pit if you like, because it's 32 blocks or 32 logs per block. So 1, 2 with these 2 blocks right here like that would be 64 pieces of firewood. If you have 62 pieces of firewood, 63 pieces of firewood, and it's not filled up all the way to the top, it will not fully turn into charcoal. It'll just disappear. So what you need to do is, what I've always done is I've always left a center area like this, covered the top. I leave the center area right here. And basically when I'm not cooking charcoal, that is what it looks like, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this right here, this right here, this, oops, that right there, there, this right here, that, that, that one. These are where you're gonna fire your clay. Okay, so I'll go like this. So when you fire clay, that it won't put out if it's raining, because it rains a lot in this area. So we're gonna have this floating, and it's gonna look ugly for a little bit, but it's all about functionality. Okay, so the reason that I'm doing this is so that when you have clay that needs to be fired up, like a mold or whatever that you want to put your iron in, or a crucible, a bowl, whatever, it's clay and it needs to be fired, right? If you make the clay, you put them in these little holes, okay, and you fill them up with grass, sticks, then 4 logs, okay, and it'll let you cook it up, and the dirt on the top will make it so that you won't have to deal with the rain. If it rains, it won't stop your clay. Okay, so now as far as your charcoal goes, okay, what you want to do is when you want to use it, you dig these 2 blocks and you fill in every single block with wood. Every single block, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. Then you go up and you do the same thing, okay? And once you're done with that and you have it all up, it should be level to this dirt block, okay? You should be able to stand right here, but you would be on firewood, okay? Then you build a fire pit on top of it. So it's you put down your dry grass and 4 logs. And it should say when you're hovering over the fire pit right on the top of your screen where it says low fertile soil on my screen, it'll say fire pit kiln or charcoal pit kiln or whatever, or not kiln, charcoal pit is what it'll say. You light the pit, and then you're gonna have the last block be like that. Okay, you don't want any air. So essentially, the fire pit is gonna be that block right there, and then you put a block over it like that. Okay. And the whole block, all these right here, are going to light from that charcoal pit. And as long as you don't have air, you're good. You're golden. That's how you do it. Did that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. But yes, like I said, this block right here, see how there's a ring? The fire pit goes on this block once all the wood is filled, okay? And it has 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to go and put the dirt block on top of the fire pit. And then you leave it alone, and that'll get the charcoal going. And then, like I said, over here, if you have like little pieces of clay, you put them in here and you start it. And this is going to be your best friend right here. You don't need that big of a charcoal pit. You can get bigger ones, but you probably won't need that much at a time. So yep, I would go, and you can't use bamboo either. Bamboo doesn't work. It has to be firewood. So yeah, good luck. Let me know if you need anything else. You're not really filling it up twice. You're just filling it up to make sure that there's no air left in there at all. Basically, I made a 3x3x2, which means 3 long, 3 wide, and 2 deep. Okay, so that means you need to fill the 3 long, 3 wide, and 2 deep with nothing but wood. Here, you know what? I got a lot of wood. I'm gonna just help you out here. I'm gonna help you out here. I have a lot of wood, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of my oak right here. And I don't want to use my axe, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I did not mean to take that much. Okay, oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly chisel up these axes and stuff so that I'm not using up all my iron. Because iron does help break trees faster, but when you're splitting wood in your inventory, it's not faster. So it's just easier to use this axe. And I usually don't care, but I had a person come in my stream and say that I was not being efficient enough. So you know what? They are right. And when you have a lot of iron, it's not a problem. But I'm just gonna go ahead and make a bunch of axes for you, turn that into wood, and I'm just gonna let you see right on my stream on how I do it, okay? All right, now I got these axes here. split them into these logs like that. I need more, I think. Let me go ahead and put away my dirt real quick because I have a lot of dirt in my inventory. I'm gonna give some of this to you as well because I mean for terraforming reasons. There you go. That'll help out a little bit. I know it sounds like I'm just giving dirt, but people actually buy dirt in this game. Like if you can sell a decent amount of dirt, especially high quality dirt, it's a really good thing to price out, which is kind of surprising, but it is what it is. Okay, so some more oak, maybe some pine because I use the acacia for building. And any extra, I'll just keep. All right, let's head over to your little spot. Use a couple stone axes for you. And then I need to go plant down my ebony. I'll save you. Okay, you're safe now. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna put my ebony tree right here because it needs to continue growing. Okay. Are you going over here? Yeah, look at all the stuff you got. You're getting there, definitely. Okay. By the way, there is claiming. Now, I would go on the Wikipedia and search up how to claim stuff. It's pretty important. So they don't get stuff stolen from you. Start small. Don't worry about like claiming a lot of area. Like as you can see, I have a lot of area claimed, but I did not start that way. It was, you know, over time and as I needed more land. So just kind of do what you need to keep things safe. You also got a temporal storm right here, so be careful. I saw, or did you put the copper in there? I saw your anvil that you were getting ready to put. Yeah, that's a decent amount of copper for sure. Heck yeah. There should be a lot more copper down there too. Hold up, I'm hearing a boat horn right over there. Oh, not this guy, but oh, he dropped a. Where's that boat horn? Here's a shiver. I don't see him. My oh. All right. Okay, so you'll see here. Here's another one. He's up on the top here, isn't he? What a loser. He's running. He ran away. I'm not worried about him now. Okay. All right. So pay attention, okay? I'm going to show you once, right? This is 32. 32. 32. 32. Sorry if you're getting shot at. You can probably go. Oh, well, it's probably not a good idea to be down here. Here, stand over where I'm at. Like what? You're. I gave you some bandages. You should be able to heal up. Good thing you set your spawn. Here, stay right there. I'm gonna put the firewood underneath you, and then once it's full, you can get on top of it. There you go. Here, I'll do the same thing so you can get out of here. Okay. So, do the whole ring first. Like that. You see that the... Oh, I just took all your stuff on accident. I'll help you in a second. Don't worry. I'll give it to you. Oh man, now I got all this clutter in my inventory. God darn it. Here. This is yours. That's yours. Okay, you need to get out of here. Just go find somewhere safe for now, and so you can watch my stream real quick. Man, we gotta have high rift activity. It's only medium? Jeez, oh Pete. Flags. What do you guys want? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, jeez. Okay, after all that, so see how I got it all 32? You gotta make sure every single one is 32, because look, if, oh, see how it doesn't, sometimes it won't, yeah, this right here, it's not full. There's a space. It needs to have 32, okay? I kid you not. Like, you lose all the wood if you don't have all 32. Every corner needs to be filled. So I usually go and do corners first. If it doesn't go through like that, you have to pull it away and then put it back. You have to see the wood, because sometimes you're in a server and it glitches a little bit and stuff. You can press G, by the way. G is how you sit. So this is why I'm able to be in this one block space. Oh, see, it didn't really load up there. And it disappears. I don't know why, but there's a little bit. Oh, it did it again. Okay, I'm almost there. I don't, it looks like I didn't grab enough wood. Kind of went away when I did my thing there. So let's go ahead and I'll go run. Hopefully you grabbed up all your stuff. I'm not done, I'll show you in a second. Here, I'll open the door for you so it's safer in here. I'll give you this right here. These will help you with stone tools if you want. I'll give you your axes and your copper stuff back. I think this is yours, the pickaxe. It isn't that ruined. That is probably yours as well. You can take that from me. That's yours as well. That is yours. Think that's everything. I don't think I have anything else in your inventory. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to lock you in there. I'm gonna scoop. Hey, I got somebody in the chat right here. You can do a single pit as well. You can. I've always kind of done like larger pits like that. It helps a little bit, especially because like you run out of charcoal. So like I find that for a starter, it is a decent amount of charcoal to have. I think so, Lucas. But at the same time, yes, you can do a very small pit, or whatever. But let's go ahead and finish doing this for you. 32, 32, 32. 32, and I think that is all good. And you can check and you can see in the corners that it's all full. And then now, the last one. Now, like I was saying, this goes up 32. You should be able to jump. Okay, that guy is picking me off. There's so many of them. It's like I'm in Vietnam right now. Like, I don't know where these guys are, bro. Okay. Can you stop throwing rocks at me? Jeez, all this because I'm in a medium rift activity. It's crazy. Okay, so once you have this, right? So it's all full. Hey, leave me alone, fool. Jeez, oh, Pete. Okay. After you fought off an army, and it is very crucial for the pit, every single time you'll end up doing it. Not really, but okay. You then put your hay down, or your dry grass. And like I said, it's gotta be within this, okay? Because it's like you have your whole pit underneath, it's flat, and then you have this, okay? You can then add 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see the top? And you can tell it's going to work because it says charcoal pit unlit. Now, like I said, if there's spaces and there's air, then there's a chance that you'll have the charcoal not be there. But I think I did a good job, and I think every single bit is just completely taken up. So it's lit. I have 28 seconds to be able to cover it up. It's covered, and you can tell it's going to work because there is smoke coming up. You'll see it here in a second. You can hear it. You can kind of hear the fire being like spreading a little bit. But essentially, you have this little nipple on the end there. You know that the fire's underneath it. You should be all good. And within no time, once all the fire has spread to all the wood underneath, you should start seeing smoke come up. And that's how you know you did it well. Fortunately, it isn't giving me the feedback. I'm trying to listen. Weird. Hold up. Let me go and take a look real quick. Oh, it is lit. Okay. Alright, and you just let it do its thing. It takes a couple days, but that'll give you some charcoal there. Sorry that took so long. I wasn't expecting to get raided by, like, everything. Just absolutely everything. Hey, we got main nozzle back here. What is up? Yeah, that was quite the hassle to be able to do that pit kill in there for you. You should be all golden. You should be all golden. Okay. Hey, our bricks are done. It's hard to... Ooh, I should probably... Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, that was my bad. It's hard to tell. You don't get the same exact amount... Okay, so think of it this way. If you look right here and see the wood, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So every half a log is like a layer of coal, because basically. Now that doesn't mean that you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in here, right? You're not gonna necessarily have 8 layers. There's a chance that in that pile you only have about 3 layers, 4 layers, 2 layers of charcoal in there. And it's basically 1 charcoal per half layer. So this layer of logs is 2 charcoal. 2 charcoal, 2 charcoal, and 2 charcoal. But like I said, you lose some when you do it. So, but you get a decent amount. You just gotta be a little careful. Jeez, oh, Pete. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Take all this out of here. Boom. Okay. Let's go grab my mortar. And that is true. Yep, you might lose all the charcoal because I did open it up to verify that it was going good. Or on the contrary, you might lose more. Hopefully you don't. I have a lot of wood, so if you do lose your charcoal, I am very sorry. I have some charcoal that I'll let you use and substitute, but hopefully it doesn't like ruin it because I opened it up. But I just wanted to make sure it was working because usually there's smoke that comes out through the top. So hopefully I didn't screw it up for you, but don't worry. I mean, essentially it's all the wood that I grabbed up for you anyways, so if anything, I wasted your time, but I wasted my resources. Which then again, I apologize if that is the case and it does mess it up, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Hopefully. If it does, I apologize. I got some charcoal for you to use and stuff. Which, honestly, here. I don't know if you need 26 pieces. We'll give you like 16 pieces or whatever. Should be more than enough to be able to help you out. You need to make your crucible though. You can't do anything with the charcoal until you get a fire pit and have a crucible in your inventory. Okay. Yippee! Now, I do kind of want you guys' opinion. So right now, for visual appeal, that's kind of what I have going on. But I kind of want the brick to come all the way down. Do you think I should bring the brick all the way down to the floor? I'm going to leave the cobblestone as is. Or do you think I should leave it as is? Kind of looks kind of cool, but then put like a beam or something as a divider. Maybe chisel like a natural stone like lip all along it. I'm not really sure. I think it looks fine. You know, it doesn't look bad. It's the outside that I want it to look good. Oh, you can go inside if you want. I'm not sure. Leave that. Looks like I can leave that too. And it looks like I can even put a block right there. Okay. Hopefully I didn't lose you your coal by opening up the pit, but usually, like I said, there's smoke, so... Hey, we are getting places. We are getting places, guys. We are doing stuff. And just like that. Now, I did want to have like a cellar, like my cellar that I have or whatever for food. I did want to have access to it from the outside, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. Not that big of a problem just yet. Just going to go ahead and cover this up for now. And that looks so pretty. I love it. Okay. Oh, Noakes, where's the nearest church? Yeah, sure. So if you look on my map, and you'll see it here on the stream, this is where we're at. This is your house little area. This is your pit kiln right there. If you hug this water, go towards the channel that I have right here, it'll take you to this lake. Above that lake is right here. So technically you can just straight shot right back this way and you should find it. It's a treasurer, so you won't get the best stuff from him, but you do get an elk from him after you give him a tin bronze pickaxe. But the auction house is a big thing too when you're playing on the server. So just kind of follow this and then just go along the desert and you'll see it and no problem. Okay. So I was thinking that this would be a good size for the animal barn. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think, let's see what my my gate is. I think that's a 2 by 3. Yes. So I think I'm gonna do a 2 by 3 for the gate as well here. I kind of want it to be in the center, so it has to be even. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call that good. What a wonder. Okay. think I have enough to be able to do a whole little ring around it. Would you look at that? Maybe. 27? Yeah. Okay. Got a lot of interaction on this video, or I mean this stream so far. It's kind of exciting, guys. Makes it very worthwhile. Okay, let's do a count right here. It's 18, so it's gotta be 9 blocks, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this right here is the center. Or am I down? Wait, no. This right here should be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Perfect. So come straight through here. Looks like I got a little rat in my house. Damn roaches. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and place all this right here with cobblestone. Oh yeah, and when you're claiming land, I do recommend going to there's the Wikipedia. It makes it a lot easier and understandable. There's also a video as well. Gondor, yeah, good point. Is it making noise? Did I expose to air? Is it loud and smoky? So I might have fucked it up. Maybe I fucked it up. Maybe I fucked it up. I could have fucked it up. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I wasted probably all my wood. I gave you some charcoal in your chest though, so I mean if that is the case, should be good. I don't know. You never know until it's done. Can't really open it up to check like I did. I was kind of dumb for doing that, to be honest. But I did give you some charcoal in your chest, so there is some charcoal to play with right now. And essentially, I mean, you just gotta go. I showed you how to do it. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up a little bit. Oh, hey, the GG person. Jinsu City is down here. The GG? Yeah. Who's greeting them? Mihal Morez. Oh, okay. Lucas here is saying that you can pick up the wood or whatever and redo it and save some wood. And then you might just have to go chop down some trees or whatever and use some of the axes or whatever. I apologize. Like I said, when I got it started, I've had it usually shows a little bit more smoke. And usually you hear a little bit, but I wasn't hearing it much at all. So I was just probably being dumb. It's been a while since I had that charcoal thing right there. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. In reality, you need it in every build. But you know how to do it now, so it's not my error anymore, it's yours. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You know, Vortex, playing this game and having everyone, the people on the server, me, and people joining in my stream to help you out, you are a lucky son of a gun. I was not fortunate. I learned the game for about a year playing solo. That's how I learned. Oh, I need to go hunt down some gazelles and stuff. Okay, so it looks like someone is saying in about 8 minutes we have a temporal storm coming up. So just be prepared, Vortex. And I guess anybody who's on the stream is also in the server. This is the official public server, by the way. I have my house that can give you some shelter, but they do spawn in there still because I need to be a little bit more thorough with where I have my copper lanterns, as well as the fact that, you know, you're kind of tapping into the rust world, so it doesn't really matter. They'll just phase through your wall anyways. I do have a bedroom though that's a little bit of a smaller area, and it's upstairs, so a little bit of less mobs get in there that way. I had a large split head shiver attack me last time during the temporal storm, and oh my goodness, I got messed up. I just died over and over again. I couldn't do anything to it, but I didn't kill it because he spawned towards the end of the temporal storm. But when you whack them, they'll drop stuff. No, you don't have to like just. Yeah. Nah, it's all right. You're just lucky you got a base to go to. That's all I'm saying. I remember my first temporal storm, my little dirt hut. Let's just say I ended up walking back 2 to 3 times. Okay, there you go. That looks pretty good. Good size for a barn. I don't know how tall I want. I don't really think I need it that tall. Let's see how tall I got the other one. What do you got here? I need food. I wish my trees would be full grown now. I keep looking and it all just says young. But it makes sense because they won't produce anyways until it's February now. Almost the end of February too. So February, March, April, May, June. So we got a couple more months still in the game before I get some pomegranates and goodies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some food real quick. Especially since I won't be able to get any during this temporal storm. Gotta prepare. Be prepared. Here's some food right there. No, don't run from me. I threw that chalk stone into your chest. You're talking about your, or not chalk stone, your clay stone or whatever it was. If I'm not mistaken, I threw that in your chest once you placed it down. Here's a little tip, guys. If you ever are starving, eat the fat. It only hurts you a little bit, and it's 2 whole things of hunger that you can eat right away. It's a big opportunity there. Oh, okay, I do have some chalkstone. What do you need the chalkstone for? It's only 9 of them. I'll give them to you, don't get me wrong. I thought you were talking about the clay stone, because I did give you that clay stone. Look at all the deer. Well, gazelles. You can't run from me. I know your weight is low, but I am hungry, so I do not care. I do not care. Mr. Krabs. Yeah, true. You can also use limestone. You don't. So chalk and limestone both can draw on stuff. But you know what? You have the object permanence to remember that you had chalk, so I'm definitely. Wow, I launched that. Giselle. So I will, no problem. I'll head back over there and give you your stuff back. I didn't realize that I took it. I tried giving you everything when you fell and died in my arms. You fell and died in my arms. We're already at a 3 hour and 20-minute stream, and I wasn't wanting to do much more than 3 hours. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get a decent amount of this this barn done, and then I need to start planting seeds. So it's getting a little warmer, 34 degrees Celsius, not 32. Or was it 36 last time? I don't remember. Okay, this is a heavy one. A heavy temporal storm is imminent, so we're gonna get pooped on. Here, your chalk is going in there with some limestone. Here's some flint for you. Some rawhide that's gonna rot on you. And let's get that food cooked up in the basement before I get pooped on. I wish I had flour so I could make some meat pies, but I don't have meat. I don't have flour for meat pies. Do not. Not today. There it is. There it is. And watch. Look at the server. Look at the server. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Everybody's leaving. Look at that. Look at this. We lost like 9 people. Oh, and another one gone. Welcome. That is a corrupt shiver that you just let in my house. I think I die here. Okay, we're going upstairs. You might want to come up to the bedroom here. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'll open the door for you. You gotta go around the one side, though. There's a lot of them in here. No! Stay away! Let me get my meat! No! Stay away! Oh, I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. Oh! 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 Yeah, it is a little dangerous in here. I can see you running. It's a little safer in my house here. I mean, running on the path is not the worst idea, too. I remember a couple times during a temple storm, running on the path because you're faster is a good way. But I'm up in my room. It's pretty safe in here if you want to come. I'll open the door for you if you come in. Looks like you're about to head upstairs. There you go. You ran around the block. I think that's your last. Do you have any more bandages left? I gave you quite a few of them. 3 of them, I think. Not too many. Yeah, I'm pretty hurt too. It should be safe in here though, because I have a decent amount of light in here. So hopefully they don't come and kill us. Where's Dave at? There's Dave. See Dave? All knowing Dave. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. There is a lot of them, and we're going to be here for a while because it's a heavy storm too, and we have medium rift activity. At least it's not high rift activity on top of a temporal storm. That's always tough, especially a heavy one. I wish I had plate armor, and then I'd go and I'd be getting so much rust gears right now, but I'm just not that strong yet. I do need a little panic room because essentially it's all about your lanterns. Like for example, like technically they could probably spawn right here because they're just like what, they're like 8 blocks or whatever from the lantern, so they're not supposed to spawn in here. But I need to have like a little panic shelter. I think that's a good point. I think what I'll do is I'll have a bomb shelter is what I'll make. I'll make a bomb shelter, like a little small little hut area where you're not supposed to be in the ground, but if it's like right under the surface, you're fine. But the smaller the area, the better, and if it's lit up, the better. And yeah, I just need to have a nice little panic room because, I mean, being safe in my room for the most part is nice, but it is a pretty large room, so they can still come in here during the temporal storm. Oh man. Oh man. Dave is that giant creature that walks around during the temporal storm. Dave is the creature, the all-knowing one. The giraffe-looking dude. He's right there. That's Dave right there. Don't worry, he's friendly. That's Dave. He just kind of trots around, you know? He's always in the rust world. Technically, a temporal storm is the merging of our world and the rust world. So right now we're technically in the rust world, and it's all in the lore. There's a video that I watched. It's about like 40 something minutes long. I highly recommend it. It's a vintage story lore. Oh my goodness, it's so good. True. Yep. If you do, yeah, if you're in a small area, because it's all about what you're holding and stuff. Like for example, you see the oil lamp that he's got right there? That only supplies about like 1 to 2, 3 blocks or whatever that are safe. So when you're in a small area, it's pretty good. A small, like technically I got a coppered lantern, so this whole area should be mainly lit up, and I shouldn't have to worry about it. I need to do that better with all my house and stuff, but. Yeah, having a small hole does help out because there is the guys that they're blinking or they're kind of like transparent, and those are the ones from the rust world being spawned into your world, and they can spawn kind of like anywhere really. Yeah, so Man, talk about bringing our stability down. Holy moly, we're down to 45% right now. Talk about taking our stability away. Yep. This is survival at its finest. Temple Storm is about, it's waning, so it's gonna be heading out here soon. It's about time. I just about died earlier though. That would have been pretty bad. Any second now. Probably within a minute it'll stop. There you go. Awesome. And I'm gonna just sit in here just for a second while the transparent ones go away, because I don't want to be bombarded by ones that I can't kill. We'll wait. We'll just wait a few seconds. And okay. That's a tainted one. He's still transparent. These guys are dangerous. Okay. Okay, okay. Ow! I need to eat food. You get some bandages going before I go and attack them. Here. I'll leave that door open for you. Wow, there's so many of these guys. Alright. Get out of here. Oh my god! There's so many! These rats, they're everywhere. Damn cockroaches eating my stuff. Okay. Alright. I don't even have enough. Oh, I barely have enough for at least one bandage. Where'd that bandage go? Put it back in there? I did. Okay. Okay. Ouch. He's got damage tier 3, so don't get too close to him. Okay. I don't think I got any of your stuff, so you're golden, don't worry. Get out of here! Back, rats! Back! Get out of here! Yeah! Get out of here! Get out of here! Whoa! Whoa! You got a little closer. With a spear, don't when you're alone it makes a bigger difference, but throwing your spear does a lot of damage. So keep that in mind. Just obviously, if I'm around, then there's a chance that I pick it up. That's also why people make several spears and just throw a bunch of them. And when you're hunting, it helps out a lot. Thank God these things would run away from you. Damn freeloaders. Ouch. Damn freeloaders, get your ass out of here. Where's that other one I'm hearing? Probably like underground or something. Upstairs? Double check. Yep, there's a couple up here. Freeloaders. This game does allow you to kite pretty well, especially when you're fighting like bears and stuff. Ah, that was quite the challenge there. Some arrows there if you want. I don't really should be using my bow, but oh hey, I got your copper spear right here. Okay. Well, after about dying miserably, that was something for sure. Let's go ahead and put my rusted gears back over in here. I'm up to 67 now. Man, I really got punished for that one, didn't I? Jeez, oh, Pete. How's my elk doing? Oh, my elk is over here. My elk is just doing its own thing. Whoa. It's still a medium rift activity, so you kind of got to be careful. Oh, it's high rift activity, so we're going to have quite the problem right now. I have like 8 durability on this, so I don't really... Got him. Jeez. All right. Well, that was something for sure. All right. Where's my clay and daub? I only got that much daub. Or no, wait. Under building? Okay. I have a little bit. Let's get this clay. Do I have peridot sand? I should have more peridot sand. I don't have a lot of peridot sand, unfortunately. There's only just a little bit there. Dirt, clay, and then I need more to give me enough to make some daub. And I think it's like dirt. Oh, owie. Okay, fine. I'll go inside. I ain't want your poopy stuff anyway. Okay. See here. It is sand, dirt, and 2 grass, and then clay. Sand, dirt. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot more grass. Well, you know what? I bet you I'm gonna have a lot of grass over here. I should be carrying around a lantern instead of a torch. I'd get way more light, but it's nice to be in my house so I don't get so much stuff spawning there. Clay, dirt, and sand. Made 26 pieces of grass. Awesome. That's all the daub I can make. Okay. We're at 3 hours and 42 minutes for the stream. I think I'm going to wrap up what I can for right now as far as getting this out there. I got a lot of daub, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up as much as I can there. And I have all these seeds, so my next playthrough, I think, what's going on here? Throwing a rock at me, fool? I'm going to break my sword on you. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. I need sticks right here, then that right there. That's probably more than enough for the amount of daub that I have, so let's go ahead and let's get to work. And I just like making daub houses, and I really like the green. It looks really good with the red from the acacia, so if you're wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing, that is why. So one up higher. It's a 3x2, so that's enough for a door. Same thing here. Really remember how tall I have my other barn at. Okay. Another thing too about daub is that like it naturally textures your wall. Like, you know, it takes 10 to put a daub on it, and then it looks like that, and then it looks ugly. And then you just kind of, man, leave me alone. I'm gonna break my thing on your face. Take my axe. Yeah. Yo, leave me alone. Oh, help, please. I'm in need of dire help. Are you stuck in my, I see, I see. You can get out of there. The way to do it from inside, I'll show you. Hold up. I'm pretty sure I forgot how I did it. Maybe you can't. I think I got rid of the way to do it. You can stand right here and jump out though. On the small things over there. The troughs. Stand on the trough and jump out. There you go. Hey, and you know what? That's a life lesson because I was there to help you out that time. A lot of times, the issue is you're alone and you're playing alone. And if you are stuck and you can't get out, you know, like that's my biggest nightmare is like you're playing the game and then boom, you fall into someone's plot or, you know, claimed land and you can't do anything. You're stuck. And that's never fun. That is never fun. Some scary stuff right there. I'm gonna tell you something. Oh, I didn't mean to throw all of them. Can I have some back? I hit control when I threw. Maybe it depends. Maybe you need them all. If you need to eat them all, go ahead. But if not, actually, no. Wait. I might have more. Yeah, I got some more. That right there. Oh. I'm not trying to grab that. I'm just trying to put them back. I keep forgetting how to do it. Okay. Pick these up. There you go. Oh, this one's cold. That way I don't starve myself later. Look at me being such a help, giving away all my food. Uh-oh. You're in my house, aren't you? Yep, there you go. Dude, leave me alone! Leave me alone! How long are we gonna be a high rift activity, bruh? I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it. I used to DJ up in Canada. This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers. I used to DJ up in Canada. Why is there so many of them? Okay. Nice. Decent amount of my, whoa, you come around pretty fast. Decent amount. I want to see. I have the sides. One, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high on the side there. Okay. That's a lot of daub I gotta make, huh? In order to do that, I need more peridot sand, but that is something that I'm gonna leave for my next stream. I should be planting down all my food and stuff I need, but I think I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. We're doing pretty good. I have a lot done. So I'm gonna go ahead and call my stream right there, guys. I've done a lot today. It's about a 4-hour stream, so it's definitely a longer one. I might be back on later playing some League of Legends, so we will see. If you see me online, that might be what I'm doing. Thank you. Thank you, Vortex, for being on the stream the whole time. It was pretty cool. Good retention right there, and hopefully I helped you out. You know, you'll learn the game a little bit more as you go, and yeah, I think that we're pretty golden. Let me eat up my food real quick so I don't. Is this the food that you gave me? That I threw at you? I don't think this is the. Oh, there is some food left here. Okay. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna put some of my food in my. Man. Put some of my food away. As far as the charcoal goes, let me help Vortex with this charcoal. Usually there's no more smoke. And you don't hear it anymore. Here's some food for you. To play while I'm offline, because I won't be able to help you out. And, got a friend there. So I'm not seeing any smoke, so... And I fucked you up, sorry. Yep, so when I opened it up, it let air in there, so that's why all the charcoal. So that's why I was saying you don't want to have any bit of air going in there. I am so sorry, but it is the wood that I gave you and I chopped up and everything, so, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I apologize that you waited that long for that, but hey, I don't know if you did notice, but, oh geez. You need to make yourself a dirt hut. While I'm offline. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Why is there so many? Oh my god! I'm fighting them off! Back! Back, I say! Back! Oh my god, I'm in like a war zone here. I'm getting shot at. I'm sorry about the pit killing. The Lucas guy was right. You're not supposed to have the exposed to air like I had it. You can be quick. It's the first 30 seconds that you have. So it's a learning experience for me too. So within the first 30 seconds of it being lit, that's when you have to cover it up. If it gets exposed to air even once afterwards, then it will do what it just did there. So, but you know how to do it now. And if you look in your chest right here, look, I put charcoal right there. I put 16 pieces of charcoal for you, so you have some to work with. So you're not in a total rough shape, you know. So I did help you out there a little bit. So you do got charcoal right here. See it? Take a look. Charcoal. So you're not in the worst shape. Just chop down some trees, kapak or acacia or whatever is around here. You can't use bamboo, but be careful. So like all this area right here, there is a lot of, and right here, there is a lot of acacia, but there is tons of them with resin. Do not chop the ones with resin. There's some trees that show there's resin, like there's blocks built around it, and other times you just kind of have to break them or to look around the tree before you break them down. So please, 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 if you're going and in this area, if you're going around and you're collecting acacia wood, you got to be very, very careful that you're not breaking down a tree that has resin, because you can't put a sapling down and have resin come off a tree that you grew. The pine that's in this area, feel free to do that, because it's all been placed. There was no pine that was natural in this area. So I'm sorry about the wood, but you know how it works now. And yeah, I think we're golden. Go ahead and finish wrapping up here. We are at 3 hours and 55 minutes for the stream. So what a wonder. I definitely got a lot to edit, don't I? Jeez, oh, Pete's. Cool. Let's go ahead and hop a squat over here and round out for my my homies. So thanks guys for attending the stream. Pretty chaotic, a lot of stuff going on. We had a temporal storm, helped out a newcomer, someone that was actually attending the stream, and that apparently I gave him enough confidence to be able to get the game, and he's playing on the official server, so that's who I was helping out with. And I'm sure when I clip it and everything, you can kind of see and get the video as it is. It'll be a nice little video, I think, that I can make. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. There's a lot more to do, I have yet to finish building my my barn. You can see that I've gotten started. It looks pretty right there. And next time I think I'm gonna come in and start working on my farm over there so that I can move my animals. There's a couple ways I plan on doing it. I kind of wanted to breed my animals and move them that way so that I can just get a lot of produce and just build up my farm again. Or I could be lazy and I could just like, I could hit them and scare them and just make a big trail of fences so they can only go one way, but I feel like that's going to be a hassle. But we'll see. We will see. I hope that you all had a good night. Vortex was saying have a good night too, so I hope that he does too. Like with the game, you know, it's a pretty fun experience. Just like Vortex, you're free to join. This is the official public server. You know, open slots. There's, you know, quite a few areas. Sometimes there's a queue as well, which kind of sucks. But you know what? Oh well. I think I had a lot of fun on this stream and accomplished quite a bit, even though I did a lot of running around. But I'll call it there. I hope you guys all have a good day, and I will see you around.